Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. With Hopper Heated and Air in Shelby, you get reliable service season after season. And now Hopper Heated and Air has a new location. Now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. David Hopper invites you to come by and see the new offices and check out their brands of Lennox, Comfort Maker, and Goodman. You can even schedule your service online and take $10 off your service call at hopperhvac.com. Financing available too. Hopper Heating and Air, now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. Call 704-482-8207 for Hopper Heating and Air. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Since 1937, Wright's Jewelry in Fallston has been serving the area with the finest in jewelry. And today the tradition continues. From loose diamonds to gemstones, from earrings to bracelets, from pendants to rings, no matter the occasion. Bridal engagement to wedding rings, friendship rings to rings for mom on her day. And of course, watches too. Just call 704-538-7991 or visit the website at wrightsjewelrystore.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30. Saturdays, 8:30 to 1. Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Fallston Road, Highway 18 North in Fallston. Hi, I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
And good evening and welcome. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Hunter Yancey to Kings Mountain High School at South Caldwell against Kings Mountain here in a Week 2 matchup, but it's the first game, so it's Week 1 for both of these teams. The South Caldwell Spartans in the house tonight against the Kings Mountain Mountaineers. And I tell you what, Hunter, just looking down the field is gorgeous, of course, first week.
This is beautiful.
And whoever did the line work and the artwork out there did a great job, it looks like. Kings Mountain Mountaineers coach Greg Lloyd, I went and visited him last week, and those guys are pumped and ready. Got a few injuries here and there. They're going to have their full team back maybe later on in the season, but they can survive and advance from here on out. Now, they do have an extremely tough schedule, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But we do want to welcome all of our listeners and viewers tonight to our special broadcast, because the Burns Bulldogs are off, and when Burns Crest and Shelby's off, we can try to do maybe another broadcast around the area. Since Kings Mountain's at home tonight, we're going to bring you live video broadcast of Kings Mountain versus South Caldwell. And Hunter Yancey, this is your first football play-by-play broadcast, right?
Yes.
With here with KTC.
Yes.
Last week you were on the sidelines for Lincoln at South Point. Lincoln and Kramer at Lincoln. I'm gonna get that right in a minute.
Kramer.
Stuart Kramer at Lincoln. Now Kings Mountain will have to play Stuart Kramer in a little while. So let's talk about, since while you're there, and it's on topic. A little bit about Stuart Kramer. Now, first, let's mention our sponsors. As always, you're watching and listening to Ronaldo Automall Sports on KTCBroadcasting.com. This is the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Stadium pregame show. Give Bill Shuford a call today, 704-484-0025. They're over there on 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. All right, Hunter, let's talk a little bit about those Kramer Storm coming up here in a couple of weeks. In 4 weeks here in September.
That's what I'm looking at right now. If this is week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, it'll be in week 6. So they will have the matchup in week 6 against Stuart Kramer at Stuart Kramer.
Okay. So
home against Stuart Kramer.
So they'll be here.
They will be here.
Tell you your thoughts on the Kramer Storm from the other night. Well, what's good, what's bad? What do you see
my thoughts on Stuart Kramer, I really saw there was a lot of good that I saw. Like, there's nothing really I can say that was bad, mostly because
when you win 44-6.
Yeah, when you win 44-6, it's a lot of people are looking at, wow, is Stuart Kramer that good, or did just Lincoln were they suffering that much?
Right.
But what I saw out of Stuart Kramer was a successful run game, a very successful run game. You know, whether it was the lead back or their backup back, they were both carrying for multiple yards each time. I think every touchdown that night, if I'm not mistaken, besides 2, because I do remember 2 passing touchdowns, they were off rushing touchdowns. So their rushing game was good, their passing game was good. That's all I got out of it, is the offense was very balanced. It was a very balanced offense for Stuart Kramer. And what? Oh, you're putting me on the spot.
You're not on the video yet, but folks at home are watching.
Yeah,
get ready.
What I will say this about Stuart Kramer is Lincoln's offense was able to move a little bit, but that was a pretty solid defense, except for the 72-yard touchdown run that they allowed towards the end of the game with 2 minutes left. But then you got to start thinking, some people say, because on their roster, when they showed us, they had some JV players. They had brought some JV players with them. You didn't know towards the end of the game, it was such a blowout, if maybe they put some of their backup players in, not taking away from, of course, the Lincoln touchdown, because you still got to make the run and outrun all the DBs to get to the touchdown. But the defense, it looked really solid. It did, especially to hold Lincoln to only 6, what could have been, really a shutout.
Right. So, that'll be coming up, you said September 21st, right?
Yes.
Here at Kings Mountain. So Kings Mountain, look, go down their schedule real quick. For you folks that don't know this schedule for Kings Mountain, it's tough. The first 7-8 weeks. Read those off there.
Okay, so of course tonight, South Caldwell.
Right.
Then they're at TC Roberson. Cuthbertson. I think I said that right.
Cuthbert.
That looks like an H there. That's not a D.
Well, that is a misspelling.
Must be a typo. So hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm reading what's on the paper.
Hunter read what was on the paper correctly. Okay, Mom.
Yeah.
Mrs. Johnson, 12th grade English.
That's exactly right. I know how to read. At Shelby, Stuart Kramer here. At North Gaston, Hunter Huss at home. Ashbrook at Burns, at Forest View, so 2 back-to-back away games, and then they have Crest here to finish off the season before playoffs start.
In the Jamboree and coming up here in the preseason, I've said the Kings Mountain, I thought personally, is the most well-rounded offense and team in the area. Now, with that said, they have by far the toughest schedule in the area, too.
Last little bit is really a gauntlet. After really the whole from – yeah, just looking at it's really a gauntlet, all of it. I was about to say, I'm trying to think of one game where they might. There's not really. Is
there a break in there?
No, there's not really a break. Their break was week 1. Their break was first week.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back in a few minutes. We're going to get settled, do some. I don't know if they're going to have starting lineups or not. We'll see if they do. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We got about 18 minutes and so in counting here before the start of the game. We're bringing you live South Caldwell against Kings Mountain on YouTube. We'll be back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task, from zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment. Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 Bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. Save big money as always at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Take up to 40% off MSRP on select appliances. A big truckload of scratch and dented appliances have arrived. GE front load washer and dryers, your choice for $5.99. Select models only. Crosley top load washer and laundry sets, only $3.19 each. And don't forget about the area's largest selection of appliance parts. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shophendricks.com. Do you know what Putnam Distributors sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. For a friendly hometown experience and the purchase of your next vehicle, see Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. They have no managers, just leaders in the automotive industry that give you the personal touch you need. You get the same big market discounts, but with a friendly hometown experience. The same applies to the parts and service department with free estimates, custom paint and repairs on all makes and models. Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at classicfordofshelby.com.
Welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. Kevin Hastings along with Hunter Yancey, and we've got South Caldwell Spartans tonight against the Kings Mountain Mountaineers. And we got a beautiful, beautiful evening for football. The Panthers are playing in Charlotte tonight, which means on Football Friday night, I can't believe they scheduled that game. The Panthers allowed, the NFL usually.
Well, there's a lot of games
tries to
tonight.
stay away from Fridays. It's preseason, so it looks like they're.
There are a lot of games actually being played tonight, Friday night. I think they said four or five.
Yeah, and so that's affecting a lot of local gates. I'm sure it does here and everybody else. But some teams are taking week 2 off, and but others not. This is actually week 1. And we've got some type of emergency here. Jason was telling me is what's going on with the ambulance, and but we might check that out here ourselves in just a minute. You're listening to the Stadium pregame show and Renato Auto Mall football here on KTC Broadcasting.com.
Yeah, it's making its way around.
When you buy a pre-owned vehicle, you've got to know who you're buying from. That's why more and more people are buying their pre-owned vehicles from First Choice Auto Sales in Fallston. They are family-owned and operated, and have been in business for over 21 years at the same location. From trucks to SUVs and cars, you'll find them all. Call 704-538-1144 or visit them online at firstchoiceautonc.com. First Choice Auto Sales, 5270 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need.
All right, welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. Took a quick break there as they're attending to someone in the stands. You can see here now, Hunter, something's happening here in the stands. Our cameraman has got on it. We're going to just check on it just for a second. Out of respect, get out of there for a minute. But anyway, 12 minutes to go here before the kickoff, and we've got some high school football to play.
Well, that actually, when I was at the Lincolnton game, we actually had the ambulance tend to one of their fans as well.
Okay. Before the game as well?
No, during the game. We had an elder gentleman, how steep those stairs are there. He did fall. Unfortunately, he did fall. But he was okay after treatment, so that's what counts. I don't know what happens here. I don't think anybody really knows yet, but thoughts and prayers are with that gentleman that's being taken care of.
Yep. All right. We're going to talk a little football now. I took pictures last week here at Kings Mountain. You get Kings Mountain fans can get online and see them on our Twitters. What's Up Shopper Twitter, KM Mountaineers Twitter, and also in KTC Broadcasting, and also on our Facebook pages. I took pictures of Kaylin Wade. Sorry, not Jalen. That's my I got a cousin. That's our cameraman, Jalen. Quarterback Kaylin Wade. Number 4, Chris Britton. And number 78, James Parsons. And number 9, Jeremiah Brown. Had fun with those guys. Good bunch of guys. Excited about the broadcast this year. And Kings Mountain tonight is wearing, if we're flipping through our artwork right now, Kings Mountain is wearing the black tops with white bottoms. And they were not modeled by any of our football players for that one, so I can't show you exactly one of those guys. Jeremiah wore the grays with the white bottoms, but I guess they voted something else. They voted wear the blacks with the whites. Coach Lloyd told me those are the only 4 that's going to wear, but changed it up for week 1. They actually kind of look like, for you Lincoln fans, Hunter, they look just like Lincoln right now with the yellow helmets. Yeah. Kings Mountain changes their helmets about every 2 years or so, maybe. Really? White, black, and yellow. And so now
that's cool.
They changed their logos too. Yeah. It usually goes back and forth between the Mountaineer and the KM. This year they're going with the yellow helmets and the KM logo there you see on the field, the half and half KM logo. So now not even just one color.
Yeah.
So South Caldwell tonight now, Hunter. Did you see those numbers on white, gray numbers on white shirts?
It really didn't look like
it. We're going to have fun figuring out those numbers for you South Caldwell fans.
Yeah.
Tuning in to watch tonight.
Those colors reminds me of North Carolina A&T. What is it? It's one of those schools out there. It's gray, maroon. Those North Carolina Central.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what colors it reminds me of. Maybe.
He's not.
If I'm not mistaken. If we had good internet in here, I would double check.
It's maroon.
Yes, it is maroon. And
Swain County is the Maroon Devils, actually.
Really?
Yes.
I know. Okay, I know a better term. We could. They look like the Troy uniforms.
Yeah,
the Troy colors. Yeah,
there you go.
I don't think Troy.
You don't know what maroon is?
I know what maroon is. It's Virginia Tech. I didn't have that. I know maroon and I know Virginia Tech. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. They look like Virginia Tech, but instead of orange, they got the gray. How about that? Is that better for you?
All right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay,
Virginia Tech had those stone uniforms a few years ago that looked really nice. Had the stone helmet and the gray uniforms. Yeah, that's close enough.
All right, let's talk about our sponsors for tonight's game. The postgame show tonight is going to be brought to you by Putnam Distributors. During the postgame show, we're going to give you the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Game and Player of the Game award. Defensive Player of the Game tonight is going to be given out by Campers Inn here in Kings Mountain. Our Offensive Player of the Game tonight is going to be given away by Marburger. Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Now, you got to keep up with those stats there, Hunter, to make sure we know who to give these players of the game to. And the overall player of the game,
I'm on top of it.
is going to be the SNR Auto Sales player of the game. During the post-game show, we're going to give away the Wrights Jewelry recap of the game in Fallston. Wrights Jewelry in Fallston, 4911 Fallston Road, 704-538-7991. All right, during the game, sponsors, we've got the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard for about, and I don't know the exact year. It's give or take one around the 25th anniversary or two of Medical Arts Pharmacy being the scoreboard sponsor here in Cleveland County. West End Sales, we're going to give away that in just a second. The West End Sales player to watch. And being at Game 1, we pretty much know who the players to watch are going to be here at Kings Mountain, maybe here in Game 1. We'll talk about that in just a second. First down sponsor tonight brought to you by Classic Ford of Shelby over on East Dixon Boulevard. And, of course, the touchdowns brought to you tonight by Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Hunter Yancey, Kevin Hastings. All right, Hunter.
Yeah.
If you were going to pick someone to be the player to watch for Kings Mountain High School.
Okay.
You know, this is your first official, I guess, Cleveland County football game, right?
Official, yes.
And you saw the Jamboree a couple weeks ago.
Yes, I did see the Jamboree.
And so if you're going to pick someone, you remember anyone who stood out during that game to you for Kings Mountain?
For Kings Mountain.
Was it the quarterback, the wide receiver, the running back? I've got my player to watch in my head. I'm going to wait and see if you pick him or not.
Is it one of the Paysor brothers?
Yes, that's the wide receiver, is Kobe Paysauer.
Yeah, Kobe Paysauer.
He's the one that got missing the other night. And the quarterback, of course, is Kalen Wade. So
I'm going to watch for Paysor.
You're going to watch for
Kobe Paysor. But I see the one that you highlighted first.
Oh, well, everyone's going to say.
And everybody,
the player to watch has to be Kalen Mack here in Game 1.
In Game 1,
You're
right.
But a lot of it, I was going to say, if you did say Kalen, I was going to say mine was going to be Kalen Wade, the quarterback, because he is missing one of his number one wide receivers in Eli Paysauer.
Right.
But he's also, the spotlight's going to be on Kalen. So everyone is going to be. They're going to stuff that box and say 22's not going anywhere. Kalen Wade, you're going to have to beat us.
I think everybody.
A lot of teams are going to do that.
A lot of teams are going to do that. Yeah, Kalen Mack, he's a hoss. Looking at his credentials, they listen to 5'7", 200. I think that's very giving. Yeah, I think that's giving a few pounds off. Okay, I think they're trying to psych out that he's really not that big. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big boy.
What's up? Oh yeah.
Kobe Paysauer, though, I'm going to say this. He really impressed me at the Jamboree. He really knows how to high point the ball, and he does have yards after catch speed to break away. I was really impressed with that.
Kalen Wade and Kobe Paysauer is going to be a big matchup if everyone keyed on Kalen Mack. So we've kind of got a three-way player to watch here. We marked down three.
Yes.
It's hard to pick one. Are we going to chicken out and go with all three, or are we going to pull one out of that stack?
Well, let me see. I'm just trying to see for 2017 statistics.
Check out South Caldwell.
South Caldwell rushing attempts last year, 34 for only 287 rushing yards against Kings Mountain.
That's a lot of rushing attempts.
That is a lot of rushing. It is a lot of rushing.
My official player of the game is going to be Kalen Mack here in Game 1, folks. He's the one everyone's looking at. But I do want to say going forward, we don't do a lot of Kings Mountain games. So mentioning the other, I do want to mention the other two. That I personally think Kalen Wade, the quarterback, is going to not only, Hunter, is he the key to this?
Yeah.
I think he's going to step up because also the big secret is he might be the best quarterback in the area too.
The best quarterback?
Yes, he might be. And a lot of people don't know that yet, and he might show it out because they're going to be looking at Mack, and if he shows out, this team is going to be extremely hard to beat.
Well, I will say this. I'm just looking at, they have some statistics for us from last year. Great job by the Kings Mountain staff here. But I'm just looking at Kobe Paysauer for 14 games played last year, 52 receptions for 778 yards.
I think he's going to have more this year.
Yeah.
50? I think he's going to be higher. How many inches has he grown this summer, Coach? He's grown since basketball, has he not? Okay, I just want to make sure because when he passes on the football.
Legit 6'2". He's got breakaway speed. And, Coach, what do you say, 50th?
Ranked 50th in the nation right now.
Look at that.
There you go.
There you go.
And, of course, they're missing Eli with two broken hands. He'll be back hopefully in a couple weeks. He was in good spirits on the sidelines a couple weeks ago to Jamboree talking to him. And it seemed like he was going to hopefully come back. All right, we're going to take a quick break. we come back, we're going to do some more news and notes, talk about some of the other games in the area.
Yes.
Give away our predictions and other things on what's to
Thank you for your support.
We'll crank up the band.
Special thanks to
And I tell you what, I'll turn
for their field sponsorship and for being a continuous sponsor
as we go out here. All right, folks, we'll be back in just a few minutes on KTC
Mountaineer fans, you can get your Mountaineer apparel at the Spirit Table located at the home.
When you buy a pre-owned vehicle, you've got to know who you're buying from. That's why more and more people are buying their pre-owned vehicles from First Choice Auto Sales in Falston. They are family owned and operated and have been in business for over 21 years at the same location. From trucks to SUVs and cars, you'll find them all. Call 704-538-1144 or visit them online at firstchoiceautonc.com. First Choice Auto Sales, 5270 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. It's the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th. This year, the Cleveland County Fair salutes our veterans, and now you can get your advance tickets at any Circle K convenience store. Entertainment includes America's Country Darlings, Jay Mattiola with his electrifying magic, Act Monsters Chainsaw Art, The Pork Chop Review, Dance Spectacular, Freestyle Madness Motorcycles, and BMX Throwdown. And of course, the Carolina Carnage Demolition Derby. For a complete listing of times and events, go to clevelandcountyfair.com. Don't miss the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Star?
Absolutely.
All right, welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. Kevin Hastings along with Hunter Yancey. We've got the Mountaineers hiding in the woods.
Yeah.
They're going to come storming out of the woods here in just a
I don't know
minute.
if you can see them barely in this shot. They're over there in the little corner towards the right.
You folks watching at home, they are, if you see look in the right side of your screen over in the corner.
You can see the white pants
Yeah,
barely.
hiding in the woods. See the
woods.
coaches standing at the fence and
Yeah,
everything.
Mountaineers hiding in the woods.
And do that, and they're going to be coming out in here in just a few minutes. I guess we'll have the band of Mountaineers in Caldwell tonight. Like we were talking earlier, they're in maroon. Mm-hmm. They'll be out in just a few minutes. Cheerleaders are dressed in maroon and black. Mountaineers, of course, looks like App State around here. Feeling like the Rock, Hunter, feeling off a home for me. I live about 5 minutes away from here, too. So the black and gold of Mountaineers, I guess that's the official color of a Mountaineer.
I guess it is.
Gold, baby. You like the thing to run through?
Oh, the tunnel,
Yeah.
the little tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks nice and mean.
As the band comes through. All right, folks, let's talk some of the other folks to watch. Let's name some of the seniors here on this Kings Mountain outfit. Number 8, Holden Turner, the tight end. Let's see, Kalen Wade is the senior, the quarterback. Eli Paysauer, of course, not playing tonight. Out for about 6 to 8 weeks with 2 broken arms. John Harmon Hilton, quarterback, wide receiver senior. Chucky Osborne, corner, number 16. Number 21, Marcus Fuel. And we've got the national anthem coming up. And that's the alma mater. So we're going to sit right here for a second. The senior, Richard Perry. Thought I said Richard Petty was the defensive end.
Oh,
Richard
Perry.
Petty
put on some weight.
He can fly.
Yeah, literally.
Estevan Chichester is the number 27 cornerback. We've got number 30, Michael Pruxma, a middle linebacker and senior. Number 31, Joe Ruffalo, middle linebacker and senior. Nathan Groves, outside linebacker, number 32. Let's see other seniors on the list. 54, Nathan Best, center. 55, Josh Goodwin, outside linebacker and at the line. Owen Prince, number 56, the center. And last 2 seniors on the list, James Parsons, the offensive tackle, number 78, and Jeremiah Brown, the senior nose guard, number 90. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. KTCBroadcasting.com.
When you buy a pre-owned vehicle, you've got to know who you're buying from. That's why more and more people are buying their pre-owned vehicles from First Choice Auto Sales in Falston. They are family-owned and operated and have been in business for over 21 years at the same location. From trucks to SUVs and cars, you'll find them all. Call 704-538-1144 or visit them online at firstchoiceautonc.com. First Choice Auto Sales, 5270 Falston Road, Highway 18, North End, Falston. It's the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th. This year, the Cleveland County Fair salutes our veterans, and now you can get your advance tickets at any Circle K convenience store. Entertainment includes America's Country Darlings, Jay Mattiola with his electrifying magic, Act Monsters Chainsaw Art, The Pork Chop Review, Dance Spectacular, Freestyle Madness Motorcycles, and BMX Throwdown. And of course, the Carolina Carnage Demolition Derby. For a complete listing of times and events, go to clevelandcountyfair.com. Don't miss the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles. Plus, service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
And welcome to South Caldwell at Kings Mountain. KTCBroadcasting.com. South Caldwell to come out. Kings Mountain's about to come out. We're about ready to play some football.
Let's get ready to
The
rumble.
clock's ready. Everybody's about ready. More cowbell, folks. More cowbell. Got the cowbell, man, blowing.
I got a fever.
And number 52,
The only prescription is more cowbell.
I wonder if here comes South Caldwell out on the field. Our captains tonight for Kings Mountain, number 8, Holden Turner, tight end. James Parson, number 90. Jeremiah Brown, number 90. James Parson, 78. Jeremiah Brown, 90. And Kalen Wade, 11. Now, captains for South Caldwell, number 11, Jason Martin. He's the quarterback. Number 52, Brandon Torres, outside linebacker. Number 51, Josh Ward, outside linebacker. And we'll get the other number in just a minute. Missed one of the South Caldwell captains there. Saw this fella, this referee last week over at Bessemer City. Don't know his name, but I don't know if this is his crew with him. If it is, it was one of the fellows that was a weak link. I don't see him out there tonight, but I hate to say that about him.
Yeah, let's just, you know what? No, don't be sorry.
Don't
We
hold
should
back.
be critical of our referees. Me and you don't have to worry about getting fined by
Look, there's a difference between bad calls and not hustling.
Okay.
And I would say he wasn't a hustler. He wasn't getting out of shape. He wasn't trying.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
So that was my criticism. All right.
The South Gold and will receive the opening kickoff.
Kings Mountain will receive the opening kickoff. We're ready for some football on KTC Broadcasting. Hunter Yancey, Kevin Hastings. I am pumped. This is probably going to be the only football game I do maybe this year until we go to the playoffs.
Kings Mountain or South Caldwell?
Well, the referee stood next to Kings Mountain and did the receive sign. So
I'll tell you what, it was so muffled for me, I couldn't really tell what he said. You know what, Kevin? I trust you. All right, I trust you. I'm putting my trust in you.
I'm just saying I saw the referee give a sign. I don't know how much trust you need in that. Other than I saw the referee.
Well, you were just saying we can be critical of him. He could be wrong.
Do you need these, or do you want me to point out the numbers myself and help? That will help you with this over here. Real quick. This is the Bill Shoover Stadium pregame show. Here come the Mountaineers. All right, real quick, Hunter, we're almost about to kick off.
Right.
Your game to watch tonight was your Bandy's Trojans.
Yes,
looking to go 2-0.
Looking to go 2-0 at Fred T. Ford. I have Bandy's winning that game 35-20. Most of them will be defensive scores like it was last week.
My game of the night is Chase at Cherryville. Hunter, Cherryville could go 2-0 for the first time since 1985. 1980.
The way you put it, 1985. I was like, wait a minute.
Since 1934, I think Cherryville has only won 7 opening games. They've only started 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you what, the second team I root for tonight is Cherryville.
Well, there you go.
I'd like to see that. I like it when people do something that haven't been done in a long time.
Never done.
That's why I was rooting for the Cubs.
Well, when I was at Cherryville in, I think, 9th or 10th grade, we were in a 3-way tie. 2 teams got in the playoffs. The only time Cherryville's had a winning record to get in the playoffs ever, and they did a 2 out of 3 coin flip, and we lost. The one school that's never made the playoffs lost like 2 out of 3 coin flip. That's how bad luck you got. All right, folks. It's kickoff time. Let's play Kings Mountain South Caldwell football.
You were right. Looks like Kings Mountain will receive. South Caldwell getting ready to kick off. There goes the whistle. And this one is really a line drive rolling down to about the 13-yard line. Kings Mountain will pick it up and try and get out around the 24. Looks like it's going to be around the, a little bit past 24, about the 27-yard line.
Get your pencil ready. It's about time, stat time for you, buddy.
It's about stat time. Let's keep this ready.
Get this stuff out of your way, and I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. Hunter's going to be doing a lot of writing. Is what's about to happen for the next little bit. We're going to try to do a little football in between. Folks, checking out our Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard down in the right-hand corner this year. Live scoreboard. Wade on the keeper. Off right side's got a lot of room, Hunter. This could be big. 10 yards, 15, up across the middle. Spins back towards the middle, and a couple linebackers take him out. He gets up to the 46-yard line from the 28. So an 18-yard gain for Kalen Wade here on the first carry of the game. So put 18 and then put 18 in the next one, so that's his total in the right. So you put the carry and then the total. Got it?
What?
Got it? So if the next carry is -4, then in the bottom part you would put 14.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying.
There we go. All right.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Lining up in the pistol.
Yeah.
No, this is a swing out to number 4. He's got room. He put with a stiff arm, tackled down around. They're going to mark him down at the, looks like 45, so 9-yard gain there on the pass to number 4, Chris Britton. So Chris Britton on the 9-yard gain, pass from Kalen Wade. Still haven't given the ball to bigger Kalen Mack here. They're in the pistol now. Mack's back there. Handed off to him this time. He's got nowhere to run. Breaks one tackle, but he gets the first down. 2 yards on the carry for Kalen Mack's first carry of the night.
There's the first of many times you're going to hear that call.
And see, Hunter, the thing about Mack, if you can get him in the backfield like that, he's not that hard to bring down. Once he gets his speed up, bowling balls coming
you would
at
think
him.
he would be hard to bring down anyway.
Well, he's 200 pounds.
Yeah, he's 200 pounds, not just that, but he's if it's what he's
play action fake going deep down the sideline. They might have him. Kobe Paceauer. Where's the flag? No flag. Oh, incomplete to Kobe. And your player to watch there, Hunter, about pulled off the touchdown here in the first quarter.
It did.
First
but like
drive.
I was saying about Mack, they have him listed at 5'7". That's pretty good leverage, really, for a running back. They always say you want to get low.
No, man.
That's hard to get lower.
It's harder to be lower than 5'7", 200 pounds.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a bowling ball.
There's a lot of booty in
Mike
that.
Tolbert. That's Mike Tolbert.
It really, well, Tolbert running a 4.40,
True.
All right, Wade goes right, hands back off, though, to Mack on the misdirection. Mack is going to get 2 yards on the carry. So that brings up 3rd and 8 now for the Mountaineers.
Check that, 3rd and 8 for the Mountaineers.
So Mountaineers need 8 yards for a first down. Hunter, you think they'll go for it if they don't get it? Just depends how close, or you think they're just going no matter what? Is this 4-down territory for them? First drive of the year?
I don't see
timeout
why
on the
not.
field. Let's see what's happened. Official timeout. Sideline official comes over and says something to Kobe Paceauer up there at the top of your screen, and he points him. He's got to come out. And that's not good if the play was called for him there on 3rd and 8. Maybe he didn't put his mouthpiece in time or enough times. Or I don't know what's going on there. See if check him out, see if he's got any blood or anything on him or anything. All right, ball's in play. Number 11 came in for him, I think. All right, snap. Nope, that was 7 came in. Wade has a wide receiver, misses high and left, though.
Intended receiver, number 19.
So that'll bring up 4th and 8 now. Kobe Paceauer's on the sideline. And looks like they may have to put some tape or do something to stitch him up. So they're going to bring in the punt team. The first drive for Kings Mountain.
Independent for the Mountaineers, Tristan Hannon.
About to end here in just a few moments after starting from 28. Write that down. They started on the 28-yard line. Forgot about that. We had a drive chart on that sheet. Like I said, I'm not used to. early flag. He threw it towards South Caldwell side. We'll get an offsides call. Looks like it, Hunter.
That might have just bailed Kings Mountain out.
Look, here comes the offense.
Yeah.
Against South Caldwell.
So that means Kings Mountain wants to go for it now, Hunter, after a 5-yard penalty.
See where that sets him up at. What is that, about a 4th and?
It should be close to
4th and 4.
It should be 3 if it was 3rd and 8, but it looks like closer to 4. Hunter's right as far as how
4th and 4.
how the
I don't
sticks
blame
look.
him.
Kalen Wade in the pistol. Mac to his left.
South Caldwell has to know what they're doing here, though.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, try to make them jump. Wait a second. When the play clocks work, you can do things like this.
Oh, yeah.
Wade looks to the left, swings over, throws it to Britton. He's caught it. He's got close to a first down across the 30 down to the 29. I think he's got it, and he does. First down from the 37 all the way down to the 29, so an 8-yard pass to Britton. I met Mr. Britton the other day, took some pictures of him. Christopher Britton, check him out on What's Up Shopper on our Twitter feed. So Kings Mountain's going to huddle up. About 10 seconds on the play clock. They're going to get to the line. There should probably no audible on this one. Ball snap, first down, roll out. Off the play action, Wade looking deep. He don't have nothing. Just have to try to shake a defensive end, and he can't. And it's sacked by 52 on the sack, all the way back to the 37-yard line. So 8-yard loss on Wade for Wade.
2nd and 18 for the
No, he lost
Mountaineers.
9. Well, whatever. That's fine. We miss it. If we miss it by a yard, Hunter, it'll be okay. I'll just tell you that.
No, we got to be perfect around here.
If we miss it by a yard, we'll be okay.
Be perfect.
So Wade loses 10 on the sack on 2nd down. Now they're back to where they were when they was going for it on 4th down, but now it's 2nd down instead. So Kings Mountain has had the ball the whole first quarter. 8:35 to play here. Wade play action, and they call something early. Somebody cheated. What did they do? False start. No, illegal procedure. And Kings Mountain going to back them up 5 more. This first down marker is getting longer and longer away.
It's getting
Hunter.
longer and longer, absolutely. But you got to think about it. They're kind of shooting themselves in the foot right now because that bailed them out to get that first down, and now you're further back than you were on the 4th down.
When you're having a punt.
Yeah, when you're having a punt. This started off as a really good drive, but right now it's like, oh, come on.
Hunter completely right about that. Snap to Wade, fakes it. Now he rolls out, almost a hold. Wade rolls back to the right, finds a receiver, hits him. He makes 2 guys miss. Hunter, nobody's in front of him. And number 12 is going to go all the way to the end zone.
You're not catching that speed, baby.
Kobe Pacehour from 42 yards away. And there's a flag on the field.
There might have been a hold.
Illegal man downfield, Hunter.
But what did I just get finished saying? They can't keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Wow. Wade, so they went play action, faked it deep left. He spun around, ran right.
He extended the play well.
Yes, found the completion to Kobe Pacehour in double coverage. The 2 defenders ran into each other. They went down, and all that for nothing. We're just going to back up 5
That's exactly right. I have to use my eraser. Wow. Would you look at that? And the man that I said to watch for, Pacehour, as soon as he steps up and gets that touchdown, I'm feeling good about my pick. And then all of a sudden.
Well, Terry Reinhardt says the pick tonight, that he picked Kings Mountain to win 57-3.
57-3.
I texted him back. I said, are you being for real? So I don't know if he's joking with me or not. He might. There was a lot of blowouts picked earlier tonight.
I'll tell you what. You never know about Terry.
That's what I'm saying.
You never know about
He might
Terry.
think I'm talking tennis or something. Or that might be a rugby. I don't know. Handoff to Mack up the front. He blows over somebody, bounces out to the right side. Oh, big hit from Kobe Pacehour. Springs Mack. He trips over his own feet, though. Either that or the 16-yard line, and Mack will go down to the 15.
That's a solid 28. No, more than that.
15 to the 48.
That's about a
33.
33?
Yes, 33-yard gain.
33-yard gain.
From Raquelin Mack. The first guy in the hole, Hunter, got just completely ran over.
Right.
And he bounced out to the side. You got to see those feet. And then he tripped up, and now he's going to go down. I don't know if he's in cramped up or if he got sprained up an ankle. We'll be back in just a minute on KTCBroadcasting.com.
The Dodge Summer Clearance event is underway at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Shelby. During the Dodge Summer Clearance event, you can drive away in a new 2018 Dodge Challenger with up to $2,250 combined cash on select new 2018 Dodge Challenger models, and get up to $2,000 total cash on select new 2018 Dodge Durango models. Don't miss the official Summer Clearance event at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby. Save big money as always at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Take up to 40% off MSRP on select appliances. A big truckload of scratch and dented appliances have arrived. GE front load washer and dryers, your choice for $5.99. Select models only. Crosley top load washer and laundry sets, only $3.19 each. And don't forget about the area's largest selection of appliance parts. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shophendricks.com.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
X gonna give it to you.
Yes, he is. Welcome to KTCBroadcasting.com. South Caldwell is at Kings Mountain. Hand off to Britton on the end around. He bounces to the outside. He's got room down to the corner. He's going to score. Touchdown, Britton. From 15 yards away, that's Chris Britton. Nice little play call for Kings Mountain. Gets the Mountaineers in the end zone. It's 6-0 on a Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Doing the kicking for the Mountaineers, number 41, Austin Browning. He's a 5'10 junior. Well, Hunter, you played soccer.
You're right.
How well could you kick field goals?
I was actually pretty good. I actually practiced kicking field goal.
Kicks good. We'll be back in just a minute. KTCBroadcast.com is 7-0 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agency and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit Maxwell Hamrick Insurance Agency in Bowling Springs, Shelby, and Spindale. Online at mbhamrickins.com.
Here's the kickoff. And about the 10-yard line will be filled by South Caldwell. Number 5 bounces off one guy. If you call that a bounce off, more as a stood his ground barely as a big hit there. And Kings Mountain, after scoring, Hunter, tell us a little bit about that drive there, a few little stats. How many yards?
That drive was a 72-yard drive. Started on their own 28, Kings Mountain's own 28. Good amount of rushing. Big rushing, 33 yards. Breakaway for Raquelin Mack. Helped get him down in the scoring position, and it was capped off by a 15-yard rushing touchdown by Britton.
Handoff up the middle, number 6 on the carry, Hunter. He gets 1 yard on that, so nothing going there for Spencer. Didn't get the name of the tackle. I think he said Polinsky or Prooksma, Michael Prooksma on the tackle, middle linebacker. And I'm just going to have to text scores to whoever's doing the Twitter tonight because there is no internet in Kings Mountain if you didn't know. Handoff up the middle. He's going nowhere to the fullback. That's number 25 on the carry. He gets 1. Yeah, Hunter, if you've never been to a Kings Mountain football game, Verizon has told us that there's not a something about the tower that's closest to us is different than other towers or something like that.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. So we're like, okay, then we'll put a good one up.
Yeah.
We've asked, but whatever. We're plugged into the wall here, believe it or not, folks.
Hard lined.
Fake handoff flags come out everywhere. They were going to run a play action pass on that one.
Looks like South Caldwell's running the triple option of some sort.
Yeah, well, they just got 5 yards on the penalty for Mountaineers. I guess they were offsides a little bit on that one. Hunter, so 5 yards forward now. South Caldwell will readjust their play call. If they were going to pass there, they might not pass from 3rd and 4.
Just the way they've been lining up, it's looking like how Navy kind of runs their triple option under center. Georgia Tech kind of runs theirs the same way. But if that's the case, then we're going to look at really a grind them out game and just waiting for the big play to happen for South Caldwell, whether it's really the pass play or just a breakaway up the center.
Got another whistle on the field. Now they're pointing at South Caldwell, the Kings Mountain coaches are. Illegal motion on South Caldwell. Real quick, that touchdown brought to you by a minute ago, Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain, 704-482-7061. That's probably about, in my car, 90 seconds away, maybe. It's just right down the road from where I live. First downs tonight brought to you by Classic Ford of Shelby, as always. South Caldwell looking for their first down of the game. 3rd and now 8. Now maybe they're back to their original play to begin with. Play action pass, looking left, dumps it off, high pass, and it's incomplete to number 3. So that'll bring up 4th down on the incompletion, number 11 on the pass there, Hunter. That is Mr. Jason Martin. Martin's 6 foot. Looks a little bit taller than that.
He looks pretty stout.
I was expecting 6'3" or something on the board. So South Caldwell is going to go back to punt. Chris Britton's back to return. Wide receiver that just scored a minute ago. Here's the snap. Takes a few steps, little rugby-style punt. Kicks it off to the right, lands at the 48, bounces across the 50, down to the 45, and it will end at the 42-yard line. So close to a 40-yard punt after the roll there, Hunter.
A little bit of a South.
He said 43. I guessed about 40. I guess I could have counted.
I guessed 42. The chain wrote it down. I was close. I was close.
The chain gang moved before the ball got done rolling, I think. I looked up and they weren't there.
So let's see if Kings Mountain
takes
clean up the penalties.
On the Metcalf Pharmacy scoreboard, Kings Mountain takes over with 5:21 to play. First quarter, up 7-0. Here is the number 1 with a handoff. That's Marquise Adams, the freshman. Might be hearing his name more in the future. I'm about to stand up for a few minutes.
A gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Mountaineers.
Kings Mountain here. It is 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard gain from Adams. Just short of the 50-yard line. We'll get you some scores and stats here in a little bit if we can. I have to step out back and get out of this concrete
Something
building.
to note right now, Mack is not on the field.
Fake handoff from Wade, and he's going to keep it. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Mack is on the trainer's table right now. I don't see him working or anything. He's holding his knee. Looks like they're going to tape him up, Hunter. If they're taping him up, it probably means he's going to get back in the game here.
Yeah. He'll probably come back in the game. Just on this drive.
3rd and 6, Caleb Way. They set up the screen. It looks wide open. It is a tight end screen to Turner. Folly blocks. Good job. Folly blocks. Stiff arm. And he rumbles and bumbles down around the 40. They're going to mark him out at the 39-yard line. So a gain of 18 on the screen pass. But there is a flag down here.
We've seen this before. Back it up.
It's going to be on Kings Mountain. Max coming back onto the field, it looks like, though.
Gave him a little bit of extra rest before sending him back in there.
See what the call ended up being. So that negates that pass and run. What a sweet. They're going to like watching that on video, Hunter.
Yeah, they are. But what they're not going to like seeing is what the call was on. What they're probably going to do is say, all right, what can we do to fix this, clean it up, so next time this is just a perfect gain and we don't back it up. Clean it up in practice.
So he actually gets the yards that was after the play, Hunter, or no? It had to be during the play because it's still third down. But they didn't mark it off 15 from the – they marked it from the spot, so it had to be up near where the tackle was, so give him the yards on the pass then. 18-yard gain still. Wade. Play action's got a good pocket. He's going dip to Kobe. He's got Kobe open. Did he get a foot in bounds? No, out of bounds. Kobe just missed it out of bounds. Caught the pass. Good defense by South Caldwell. That's going to bring out fourth down, the Mountaineers.
Fourth down.
They're going to go for it. I mean, not go for it. They're going to punt. So Kings Mountain's coming out to punt now. It looks like they're in the exact same formation South Caldwell was to punt. Let's see if this will be the little rugby too. A little bit of right. Almost gets blocked. 34 punts it almost out of bounds. It'll go out the 31-yard line. Ball is hiked on the 46, so
Ball goes out of bounds
23 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
23-yard punt.
Where the Spartans will take over first and 10.
He took 2 steps to the right, just kind of kicked it that way, Hunter.
We can kind of call that a rugby kick.
Is that?
I would think so. If he leave, like, I guess you could kind of call it like a punter's pocket, like how they call it the quarterback pocket. He kind of moved out of his little pocket, so I guess we could call that a rugby kick.
About a goalie kick.
Yeah, we can call it
Do they do that?
goalie kick. I don't know if that's how they call it.
Snap. Oh, it's a jailbreak and a big-time sack. Loss. They're going to give the drop down to the 23. Ball's at the 31. It's an 8-yard loss for number 11 there. Quarterback Martin. Jason Martin, 6-foot junior.
If you're South Caldwell, you might be looking to pass in these situations because you saw Kings Mountain was stuffing the run on the last try. That's the problem when you run with those triple options. Sometimes you're either going to hit the big one or you're just going to keep taking step back and step back and step back. It looks like they're going to line up, though, as if they were running a triple option.
And they hand off to the wing back. He cuts back out the middle and back the other side. He's got some room. Kings Mountain closes. Number 2 on the tackle, but not until he gets up to the 40-yard line. A gain about 17 on that.
16.
Is it going to be 16?
Yes.
They're going to mark him at the 40. Not enough for a first down. Almost a classic Ford first down, but not quite.
A 3rd and 1 for South Caldwell.
Well, they did eat up a lot of yardage off of that sack. It's now a 3rd and 1. This is
I tell you what we need to do on the scoring drives. One thing we didn't do. We need to put the time of the score. But there's no thing for that. I was wondering if it was on there. There's no thing for it.
It just says drive start time, drive finish time. So maybe maybe that would be the time if they score.
That one right there. That little box. Okay. Now we got, I couldn't even read that. It was written so small. I was like, it's not even on there. Handoff fullback. He's immediately stuffed by Kings Mountain on the play. They're going to give him a 2-yard loss, though. He got thrown back about 10 yards. So 2 yards back. It's going to make it 4th and 1, 2, 3 for South Caldwell.
4th down. Fourth and 2 for South Caldwell.
They only gave him a 1-yard loss.
Yeah?
I think someone says 4th and 3. No, they did, in fact, give him a 2-yard loss.
Reeves comes in to punt it. Deep for the Mountaineers, Chris Britton.
Punt team is now out for South Caldwell. See if he can have a pretty successful punt like he did on the last one. 43 yards is a pretty good punt.
If you're not going to go far, you can at least kick it far, right? Snap and it's high, but it's caught and kicked quick, and he booted that. How did he kick the ball, Kenny Hunter? It was a quick kick, though. No way for the covers to get down there. So Kings Mountain's going to have room back in. Britton does get all the way up to the 40. He caught it about the 30. Yeah.
He caught it at the 31 to the 40.
29-yard return from Britton.
Solid return.
I mean, it was as a line drive as you can kick a football.
Absolutely.
Right, Hunter? That's the best way to describe that.
Yeah. The thing is,
it's hard to punt a line drive.
Maybe if you side leg it a little bit, just kind of swipe at it and don't try and lift it up.
After the first quarter, Crest Chargers up 7-0 versus TC Roberson, folks. Quick pass to Pacehour. Makes one guy miss. Is getting some good blocking out front. Goes around the end. Can he make another one miss? Tries to run over the safety, but
flags on the field.
Safety says, I'm a bigger man than that. Flag on the field. And a player down on the field. On the other side of the field. And I don't have a number on whoever's down, but we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And if that's Mack, he was holding his knee earlier.
Yeah, I think it is.
He was on the field now. That's not good for Kings Mountain. We'll be back.
There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. It's time to ride. Ride into Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia and ride out on a new Yamaha. Right now, get up to $750 customer cash and financing as low as 3.99% APR for 36 months. See the Yamaha Wolverine side-by-side ATV with up to $750 customer cash and 0% APR financing for 6 months. Just a few of the great deals from Yamaha and Full Throttle Power Sports, located at 100 Indian Walk of I-85 in Gastonia.
Welcome back, Kings Mountain. 22 seconds left. First quarter action. Kings Mountain, reverse, flea flicker. My favorite play in the world. And Caitlin's going to run around, and they're going to get some yardage. Not how they designed it, though, Hunter.
Hey, that's extending the play. You got an athletic quarterback, and he can extend the play. That's fantastic.
Wade goes from the 47 down to the 34. It's a gain of 13, but not a first down yet. But I actually texted that to Philip Russ the other day to do the reverse action flea flicker.
Yeah.
And it's actually my second favorite play. I'll explain the favorite later, but it's close to my favorite. The reverse option flea flicker, where you pitch it over your regular pitch man's head. The receiver comes in behind and catches it. Everyone thinks, oh.
You don't like the Statue
and
of Liberty?
Then the tight end is backside going to the corner, and you just dump it to him for the touchdown. Flag early. That's what the referees call. That was going to be the end of the first quarter, but there's 8 seconds left. I guess that ref says my bad. Here we go, 8 seconds counting. You can see down the corner on your screen. Hike Hand off, number 1 on the carry, gets up to the 24 for the first down. That's a classic forward first down, 10-yard gain.
Good 10-yard pickup by Marquise Adams.
Looks like we're going to have to tell Adams' name a lot tonight with Mac down on the sidelines.
For the Mountaineers from the 25-yard line.
And of course, folks, if we hear anything, any updates, we'll let you know. It is his right knee. We can tell you that. He hurt it on his long run, and I kind of had made light about it. He tripped over the 16-yard line, and no, he might have hurt his knee. That's the end of the first quarter, though. 7-0. Kings Mountain leads on Medical Arts Pharmaceutical scoreboard. We'll be back on KTC Broadcasting.
When you buy a pre-owned vehicle, you've got to know who you're buying from. That's why more and more people are buying their pre-owned vehicles from First Choice Auto Sales in Falston. They are family-owned and operated and have been in business for over 21 years at the same location. From trucks to SUVs and cars, you'll find them all. Call 704-538-1144 or visit them online at firstchoiceautonc.com. First Choice Auto Sales, 5270 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Welcome back to second quarter action. Kings Mountain has the ball, Hunter on the 25-yard line, and they're driving again.
Shotgun formation.
We got 5 wide, 4 to the right. Little screen pass over to Brenton again, blocking out in front. He's got one man to beat. Stiff arm down in the corner, and he's going to score again. This time, 25-yard touchdown. Of course, I'm the dodo. It didn't hit the camera. I'm sorry, folks. Hunter, you could at least elbowed me. But,
I was trying to make sure that I got the numbers right on who caught what. Make
I
sure you got the
apologize
touchdown.
to Chris for missing out. Didn't get it switched over. Had on the scoreboard. They scored in. Obviously, you see the scoreboard in the corner in 9 seconds. First play, good play out of the gate. I didn't think they was going to get to it that quick, and they surprised me. I didn't get a switch, but it's 13-0 now. 11:51 kick is up. It's good. 14-0. On McLeod's Pharmacy scoreboard, KTC Broadcast. We'll be back.
Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacy. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts 108 Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. It's the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th. This year, the Cleveland County Fair salutes our veterans, and now you can get your advance tickets at any Circle K convenience store. Entertainment includes America's Country Darlings, Jay Mattiola with his electrifying magic, Act Monsters Chainsaw Art, The Pork Chop Review, Dance Spectacular, Freestyle Madness Motorcycles, and BMX Throwdown. And of course, the Carolina Carnage Demolition Derby. For a complete listing of times and events, go to clevelandcountyfair.com. Don't miss the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th.
Here's the kickoff. South Caldwell returns it deep. Oh, they got some room up across the 25. Can't keep his feet, Hunter.
Shoelace tackle,
It would have been close to a return, and that turf monster bit him about the 34-yard line. South Caldwell takes over. 11:43 to play. Second quarter action. KTC Broadcasting.
First and 10 for South Caldwell.
Try to
from their own 33-yard
make that
line.
scoreboard a little bit bigger.
Live editing, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, right?
Live editing.
I could have done that on the side, couldn't I?
Yeah.
All right, first drive. Second drive for Kings Mountain. Where's his third? South Caldwell, and they're going to get about 2 yards. It seems like they're content on the the old
Keeping it on the ground.
triple option 3 yards and cloud of dust type of offense.
Yes.
2-yard gain there for the running back. I think I was number 25 again.
Yep.
A gain of yards.
2 yards. He is
2nd
now at 1 yard.
Well, of course, when you play an explosive offense, Hunter, you don't want to, you want to run as much clock as possible as well.
Yeah, absolutely. South Caldwell.
Reverse.
Ooh,
Number
the
2.
Reverse.
Around the end, but he got hauled down by number 31, ate it up. That's Joe Ruffalo, and Ruffalo, he took a great angle. He didn't get fooled too much there, Hunter.
No, he didn't. That's a pretty big loss. To me, it looked like, Austin Rayner for South Caldwell, who was the recipient of the reverse.
Right.
He saw that he had nothing on the edge and he slowed up, but you can't afford to do that because those linebackers are breaking on you in an instant as soon as they see that you have the ball. So you got to go to the edge hard, even if you can beat them barely. Because that was a loss of 4 yards.
Number 12 rolls out to pass. This is Avery Renor. This is a different quarterback.
For number 6.
Incomplete pass. That was number 12 on that pass.
On the coverage.
And once again, it was incomplete.
Yeah. So we got 4th and 13.
Yeah, you got to attack that. You got to attack the corner hard. When you're running, you got to run hard. Especially,
right?
yeah. I mean, I know that sounds.
Yogi Berra is
cliche.
sitting right next to me.
I mean, it sounds cliche, but think about it. When you're the running back, most linebackers are a lot bigger than you. So you gotta run with some force. You can't be scared to go to and attack the edge and try and get upfield because he looked scared. He looked like he didn't know where he wanted to go.
Snap, held and punted well. It looks like. Thought I heard a whistle out there, but I don't know if someone's got one in the stands or not.
It might have been in the stands. I didn't see a flag. I did hear what you were hearing.
Yeah.
That was a solid punt, though. If it would have stayed in bounds, even if it went because it went out of bounds, that wasn't that big of a deal. But if it had stayed in bounds, that would have been a solid punt because
I'd like
the
to see
hang
this
time.
punter have some time.
Oh, yeah, he's getting absolutely blitzed.
He's catching it and just booting it, and he's got to have a lead foot in there because that thing's just rocketing off his foot. He's not stepping into it. They're not really doing much of anything. He's still just killing that thing. But Kings Mountain's going to take over the 40-yard line. 60 yards to go here, Hunter. They've got 2 touchdowns to Chris Britton.
1st and 10 for the Mountaineers.
One rushing, one receiving. One rushing, one receiving.
Here's the play-action passer going deep. First pass. Oh, beautiful pass to Kobe Paysauer. Catches it. 20, 10. Trying to drag him in. No, he's going to be down to the 5.
35 yards. No, more than that.
55
yards.
55-yard pass and catch from Kalen Wade to Kobe Paysauer. And Kobe, just running the fly route there. He just Randy Mossed him on that one there, Hunter.
Yeah.
1st and goal.
That's what I said. That's why I liked him. Got that breakaway speed.
55-yard completion down to the 5-yard line. Wade in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself right side. Gets close to the end zone. Hit hard. He's in. He is. Touchdown, Kalen Wade. Wade on the keeper. Gets in from 5 after the 55-yard touchdown. It's 20-0. Kings Mountain versus South Caldwell here. 9:46 play, 2nd quarter. Going for the extra point in just a second.
To attempt the extra point out of the holding turnover.
This is Austin Browning again. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Snap. Hold is good. Kick is up. Low liner. Did he get in? It did. 21-0, 9:46 second quarter. Medical Office Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
You could be the next satisfied customer at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. Come in now and check out the huge selection of late model, pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. And with a low down payment, you could be riding today. Come in for all the details, and chances are you'll be the next satisfied customer from SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 10 to 2 on Saturday. That's SNR Auto Sales.
Doctor, Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale.
Kickoff ball back to the, looks like 17-yard line.
Stopped on the play by number 27.
I think. We'll see where they put him up.
Chichester.
21-0 here. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. That was another Parker Farm Service touchdown, 5-yard run, but after a 55-yard completion, Hunter, from Kalen Wade to Kobe Paysauer, and they've had trouble with Kobe today.
They really have. It's been multiple times, the prior catches were brought back by penalties, but multiple times he's gotten behind
and out of
the
bounds.
cornerback and DB.
Like he's caught every one of them.
Yes.
Handoff, fumble on the play, but he catches the back, number 6 with the ball. He squirts out in his own hand.
Went backwards with it. Looks like there's a flag on the play.
Well, the two line judges are about 3 yards off from each other, so maybe they can get it settled before that.
On the stop.
As you can see, South Caldwell wearing gray pants with the white shirts, gray numbers, and the maroon helmets. They wave the flag off.
No flag on the play. 2nd and 10.
Well,
2nd and 10.
Wave the handkerchief off, Hunter.
2nd and 10. He went nowhere. He went back to the line of scrimmage.
9:32 to play, second quarter, 21-0 Kings Mountain. South Caldwell, the hand fake. Quarterback's going to keep it. This is number 12 in the game. He's going to get about.
Jason Martin.
They actually gave him a 3-yard loss, so that was
5 yards on the carry. Is what the new quarterback, Avery Rayner. It's probably Rayner, not Nord. Avery Rayner on the carry. 9:02 and counting here, second quarter.
Titus Clark on the stop.
South Caldwell can't be running too many people. I'm running out of room on paper for rushers. Who's back at quarterback? Looks like Rayner's still at quarterback. Takes the snap, keeps the ball, and gets absolutely gobbled up in the backfield. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
On the stop, number 31, Joe Ruffalo.
Joe Ruffalo on the stop.
4th down and 9.
4th and 9. I'm sure they're punting from way back here.
Looks like they gave him a 1-yard loss, so Raynor now has 4 yards on the day.
Alex Reeves in to punt it.
Well, I'll tell you what, after that Kings Mountain drive, looks like they're not really hurting from Mack being out because they have other weapons that they can hit in the passing game.
Well, yeah, right now 21-0 it's not hurt them, but
No. And this defense has really stepped up. I know it's kind of predictable with the triple option. You just got to watch the big playability that comes from it.
Here's the punt.
That's another solid punt. Good hang time.
Lands about the 45. It goes out of bounds. About to 44, 45-ish. Where did he marked it out at the 45, so it came back a yard. They kicked it from around the 10. A good 40, 50 yards in there almost. So Kings Mountain takes over, 7:38 to play. That's the key, 21-0. We've had 2 passing touchdowns to number 4, Chris Britton. And then Kalen Wade decided to keep the last touchdown himself.
We've had 1 passing touchdown to Britton.
Was one of them run?
One of them was
one
run. Yeah, he came through on a sweep.
You're right.
He came through on a sweep.
That's why you've got the stats in front
15 yards. 15-yard sweep. That was the first touchdown of the game.
This will be a handoff to the freshman. He's cut up the middle, breaks a tackle, across the 40, up near the 32-yard line. Adams got a 16-yard gain, 17-yard gain. 17 yards for Adams, all the way up to the 38-yard line.
Check that number 65, C.W. Saunders.
Saunders with the tackle. Kings Mountain leads 21-0. Adams in the backfield with Wade. Remember, Mack is out of the game now with an injury. Looked like a right knee problem. Here's the snap to Wade. He's rolling right. Pace-out runs a comebacker. Good defense. And, yeah, Hunter, he did kind of throw the ball on the ground, but I think it's probably the best thing because the defender was all over it. If that ball comes out high, it may be picked. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for Kings Mountain. Coach Greg Lloyd and the gang on the sidelines. Big stack of cash down there, Hunter. We can go have a party with that stack.
I'd like to know what they're about to do with that stack of cash.
They're going to throw a big party. Kings Mountain rushes up to the line. Trying to catch South Caldwell some tomfoolery, but they're going to call a timeout on Kings Mountain. We're going to be back in just a minute. KTCBroadcasting.com.
I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Since 1937, Wright's Jewelry in Fosston has been serving the area with the finest in jewelry. And today the tradition continues. From loose diamonds to gemstones, from earrings to bracelets, from pendants to rings, no matter the occasion. Bridal engagement to wedding rings, friendship rings to rings for mom on her day, and of course watches too. Just call 704-538-7991 or visit the website at wrightsjewelrystore.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8:30 to 1. Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Fallston Road, Highway 18 North in Fallston.
Well, back Kings Mountain. Wade in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver, 3 in the tight end. Quick pitch to Paysauer. He's got blocking out front. Breaks open. It's a race to the corner. Paysauer scores. 38-yard pitch and catch from Wade to Paysauer. (27-20). Kings Mountain leads. And the DJ must like DJing, Hunter, because he's playing while they score a touchdown off the band.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting to hear the band play something. Snap's good, holds good, kick is up, it's good too. 28-0, KTCBroadcasting.com. We'll be right back.
With Hopper Heated and Air in Shelby, you get reliable service season after season. And now Hopper Heated and Air has a new location. Now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. David Hopper invites you to come by and see the new offices and check out their brands of Lennox, Comfort Maker, and Goodman. You can even schedule your service online and take $10 off your service call at hopperhvac.com. Financing available too. Hopper Heating and Air, now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. Call 704-482-8207 for Hopper Heating and Air. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies.
We're back Kings Mountain where the kickoff return is down to the 28-yard line, Hunter, is where this will start.
Okay.
Get that down.
It'll start at the 28, and let's see if South Caldwell can actually string together some good amount of offense right here. It's been really struggling for them. You know, there's been a lot of backwards plays. Like I said earlier, that's what you get when you run the triple option. You're going to have some of those grind them out, maybe 2-yard rushes, maybe some negative rushes, just hoping you can get that breakaway. But who knows, maybe they're setting it up for a solid play action.
Terry's getting close to his prediction, Hunter.
He is. He is. Let's not give him too much credit. Okay?
Not yet. Handoff, reverse, fumble. And South Caldwell gets back on it for second down. It's going to be 26-yard line. Number 3 is going to end up the credit for that carry and fumble.
And number 3 is the first we've heard of him tonight. That is Samuel Craig for South Caldwell.
Craig's a senior, running back, linebacker. Don't forget about the postgame show tonight. Ronaldo Audubon postgame show. I'm usually hosting it, but I don't know when I'm going to get there. Doing a ball game right now. Actually, Jason thought he's going to get out early. I might make him do the postgame show. He don't know it yet, but I'm hey man, need it. Floater down the middle. It's tipped, almost picked off, and through the hands of James Ussery. And Hunter, it don't get any easier than that, does it?
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Quarterback throws it off his back leg. Just hangs in the air a little bit too long.
Ussery will be thinking about that drop when he's 35 years old.
It was right in the bread basket, kids. Right in the bread basket.
I dropped a 2-point conversion like that one time, and I could picture it. I can still feel that ball hit me right in the chest.
But that would have just been rubbing salt in the wound, though, for South Caldwell.
I'd have felt real bad about missing a pick. I loved picking the ball off, and I actually got more exhilaration out of picking one off, I think, than scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
You know, it don't happen as much. And it just feels good, and that ball went right through his hands. And with today's gloves, I guess he didn't get a hand on it. He got it with his arms.
That's just salt in the wound, though, for South Caldwell. If he would have intercepted it, they're struggling to get something running on offense. As we actually see a shotgun formation.
Yep, going deep. Got a man deep. 2's beat him, but it's going to be thrown out of bounds. 2, that's Austin Rayner. That's, I guess, Avery Rayner's kinfolk.
Yeah, looks like he's. Looks like they're the same. Both. Nope, one's younger than the other. Avery is younger than Austin. Avery is listed as a sophomore. Austin is listed as a junior. So younger brother trying to hook up with older brother out there. Unfortunately, it was incomplete, out of bounds, and that will bring up a 4th and 15, and South Caldwell will once again be on the field to punt. This punter is getting a workout.
He's getting.
If he can get time, I would like to see.
Now they've got 2 returners. They're going to try to set something up.
Timeout, South Caldwell.
Timeout, South Caldwell. We'll be right back. KTC broadcast.
Has your old heating and air conditioning system been giving you some trouble? Well, have no fear. Bill Shuford Heating and Air Conditioning is here. Bill Shuford Heating and Air services all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heating and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983. Featuring American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning Systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. For a friendly hometown experience in the purchase of your next vehicle, see Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. They have no managers, just leaders in the automotive industry that give you the personal touch you need. You get the same big market discounts, but with a friendly hometown experience. The same applies to their parts and service department with free estimates, custom paint and repairs on all makes and models. Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ClassicFordofShelby.com.
South Caldwell in the punt. Hunter loves it.
That gets me every time.
There's a high punt. Lands about the 50. Let's see where they mark it out. And that is not how you do a punt.
If it's close, no.
Have you ever done refereeing?
Soccer refereeing.
No. So the technique that they just used was not the right technique. I don't know if they got enough people.
I thought it went out at the 50. If so, it would have been a solid 25-yard punt.
You're supposed to come down the line with your hand up, and the back judge the ref tell you where it went out. Folks, we got some exciting halftime scores. Crest over TC Roberson right now, 21-6. I don't know if that's halftime yet, but halftime is Shelby A.C. Reynolds 0-0.
First and 10 for the Mountaineers.
Wade, quick pass to 3, and he dropped it as soon as it hit him. Usser, he's got the butter hands right now. He just dropped the interception a minute ago, Hunter.
It's in his mind, man.
Oh,
it's in his mind.
It's all in his head.
It's in his head. Someone's been jabbing at him. You know, maybe one of the DBs getting in his head. Maybe one of the wide receivers. It's all mental. It's all mental. I was coming down the highway today, coming down here to good old Kings Mountain.
I hope you wasn't reading down the highway.
No, I was coming down the highway and I was listening. Thank you. I was coming down the highway and I was listening to ESPN. Listening to.
Hey, that was a neat piece of paper you had there.
I was listening to ESPN radio, and they were talking about how a lot of the times what makes the difference between, because, you know, ESPN radio around here talks about the Carolina Panthers. They were talking about how Panthers have good young corners, but what separates them from, you know, like the elite corner and Jalen Ramsey is they don't talk enough smack.
That's the difference?
That's the difference. They don't talk enough smack.
That's a good scouting report.
Oh, yeah.
Play action pass, Wade over the middle. He's got a tight end wide open. That's number 8. He bounces out to the side. Holden Turner breaks free. He's looking for some run. Rumbling, bumbling. Stiff arms a man to the ground.
That was a
Shakes
huge
the guy. Runs over the guy. Reaches for the end zone. That might be a touchback. They call it a touchdown. That could have been a touchback, and that's going to go down as one of the favorite plays as Kings Mountain folks will have
that was a grown man stiff arm. That was a grown man stiff arm.
He did the old.
He absolutely palmed that face mask and said, "Not today."
Holden Turner with a touchdown. How far was that, Hunter?
Where were they just at? They were at the 47.
Okay, 47-yard touchdown.
47-yard touchdown reception.
To Holden Turner, which the last, I'll say, foot and a half might be questionable. We don't have the camera in close enough. Extra point's good. We'll talk about that later. 35-0 Kings Mountain, 5 minutes to play. Second quarter, we'll be right back.
The Dodge Summer Clearance event is underway at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Shelby. During the Dodge Summer Clearance event, you can drive away in a new 2018 Dodge Challenger with up to $2,250 combined cash on select new 2018 Dodge Challenger models and get up to $2,000 total cash on select new 2018 Dodge Durango models. Don't miss this special summer clearance event at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby. Save big money as always at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Take up to 40% off MSRP on select appliances. A big truckload of scratch and dented appliances have arrived. GE front load washer and dryers, your choice for $5.99. Select models only. Crosley top load washer and laundry sets, only $3.19 each. And don't forget about the area's largest selection of appliance parts. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shophendricks.com.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with Jim.
Well, welcome back to the South Caldwell Kings Mountain game. Kicked out of bounds for Kings Mountain. And South Caldwell gets some decent field position on this, 5:19 to play. We questioned that was very close to either being,
yes,
Turner either went out of bounds with it.
Mm-hmm.
He either threw it through the back of the end zone for a touchback or he scored the touchdown. The referees gave the touchdown. We couldn't tell because it was on the complete opposite side of the field, probably about the furthest point on this field where it could have been for us to see it. But they gave the touchdown, and you folks go back on YouTube. I think you can just drag your cursor and go back and kind of rewatch that. If not, you definitely watch it after the game and relive the magic of the tight end, Holden Turner, stumbling, bumbling, and rumbling for 47 yards. And he had like a 20-yarder earlier, or didn't he, Hunter? What did he have earlier? Hunter Turner. He's the one that had the penalty after the end of the run. Had a 15-yard penalty, but he had about 20, 25. 18?
Yeah, solid 18.
Handoff up the middle. This is the 25. He goes nowhere for a no gain. No, 22 for South Caldwell. That's a new runner for us. I think C.J. Crawford, right, Hunter?
It's another new runner, huh?
No gain, 2nd and 10.
Tune into the Renato Automall postgame show. 10 to midnight, roughly. It'll be after all the games go off. Shelby right now, folks, 0-0 with AC Reynolds. Here's the end around. I don't know if they'll call that a pass or not. Yeah, I guess it'll be have to since it went forward and in the air. So a 1 yard shovel pass from 11 to Perry.
Chucky Osborne, number 16 on the stop.
Osborne on the stop.
And 10.
South Caldwell looks like they might go for it here. They haven't really decided yet, I don't think. Down 35-0.
35-0 with 4 minutes left.
I've been on the losing ends of these games. When you're down 35-0, you might as well. I always said, well, it's third down they're going for here, of course, but I would always just say go for it. What does it matter if we give up another?
So far.
What does it matter if we give up another touchdown?
So far, the 2 games that I have been to this year have been blowouts. I think it might be my fault. I think it's just where I'm going.
At least you're not bringing the rain.
Oh, yeah, thank the Lord.
Back to pass. Martin's back in the game. He throws a good pass, slings it, but nothing going with a wide receiver. Flag is down, though. In the defensive backfield, there's also one at the line. I don't know if we'll have offsetting penalties or what, but we got 2 flags down the field.
He did release it. That was a cannon.
We got a chop block here against South Caldwell. Is the chop block, and then the see what the other side judge called. There's only 4 referees on the field tonight.
That was Jason Martin.
Does that not seem low? Isn't there usually like 6 refs? There's only 4 out here.
Oh, on the field. Yeah, we got one up here in the booth with us. But what's so funny is, we were talking earlier how they had Avery Rayner in there. That was actually, they actually switched back to.
Is Rayner the runner?
I would get, well,
and
they had Jason Martin try and run earlier, but he got taken down for 8 yards. I don't know, Jason Martin, he came up firing. He did. That was a solid throw.
Well, that other penalty was on Kings Mountain, Hunter. I think defensive holding in the backfield. So we have offsetting penalties, actually. So now we're going to replay that again. The last minute and a half of our lives, and we're nothing.
Well, let's see if they try and attack the air again. If you're South Mountain at this point, you see the run game's not working, you might need to try the passing game. But this Kings Mountain defense right now has been really stout.
Martin back to pass. He's got the comebacker, didn't want it, and this time he's going to be sacked, though, from behind. Number 5 got to him.
I will say this. Throughout the night, I've noticed that a lot. This front 4 for Kings Mountain absolutely gets after it. They penetrate the offensive line like it's nothing. Big old number 90, you said that's one of the seniors, isn't it?
Yeah, 90's Jeremiah Brown, all 5'9", 300.
Well, that was a 10-yard sack.
5'9", 300 pounds. How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
How much you weigh?
170.
So 2 of you almost.
Gosh almighty. That is a big boy. I'll tell you what, he got around that edge awfully fast to get to that quarterback.
Well, 5 was the one who made the tackle, I think. Javari Rice Wilson, the defensive end. He's 5'10", 230.
I think Brown was the one that pushed him that way, though. Yeah, because he got off the edge really fast.
It's tough to keep 300 pounds in front of you. Here's the
little rugby kick.
Another good one, lands at the 50, bounces across the 40, down across the 35, down to the 30-yard line.
Look at that.
So 25-yard to the other 30, 45-yard kick. Official 45-yard punt, so he kicked it about 60 yards.
I'll tell you something right now. South Mountain cannot hang their head on their punting game.
Well, I want to know something. Who is South Mountain?
I'm sorry.
You've said it
I'm sorry, South Caldwell.
Twice in a while.
I've said it twice. Yeah, I've said it twice.
About 30
That is
seconds
a mixture. That's a mixture of Kings Mountain and South
Caldwell.
It was
about 30 seconds.
But there is
South Mountain's got to do it right here.
But there is a South Mountain up towards where I'm at. It's a nice hiking trail. It is a nice hiking trail.
Our folks here in Cleveland County know about South Mountain.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Kalen Wade on the keeper, Hunter. He gets up to the 34, so a gain of 5. No, 4. 3.
Gain of 3.
What am I looking at?
What are you talking about?
Okay, the ball was at the 30. He got to the 30. It looks like it's on the 34. But
I'll tell you what, Kalen Wade has had a tremendous night so far, and it's not even halftime.
Oh, yeah. He might not play much in the second half. He's going to get all he can. Kalen Wade over the middle, fires. He finds a receiver. There's Britton. He catches it, makes the move. He's going to be tackled about the 41-yard line. So 17 plus 9 is 26-yard gain to Britton.
The tackle, number 8, Isaiah Kirby.
Britton's been tough to handle tonight, crossing over the middle, Hunter.
He really has. He's put up good numbers, too. He's got a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. He's probably like, hey, let me get one more. Let me get one more. This guy in front of me cannot stay in front of me.
If you've ran one and caught one, wouldn't you ask for the reverse pass?
Let him throw it, Coach.
I want to throw it, Coach. Let me throw it back to the quarterback, reverse pass. Here's the inside handoff to Adams. He's swallowed up in the backfield and nowhere to go. Going to be loss of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like.
That's the first negative run for Marquise Adams.
Timeout, Kings Mountain. We'll be back in a moment on KTC Broadcast.
There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com.
Wade back to pass, looking deep, finds a cutter over the middle. Kobe, defender falls down. The pace hour is going to be tackled. There's 2 more standing there at the 26. So a gain of 15 on the play from from Wade to pace hour.
Number 9, Gray Belt, and number 22, C.J. Crawford.
It's 35-0 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard here at Kings Mountain.
At the 26-yard line.
And Hunter, we had one of our viewers a few minutes ago did not think that Turner got in the end zone.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just a hard angle.
But
I agree with him in a
There's
way.
a tackle and interference here on defense. There's going to be a flag, though. The pass is to Adams, though, and they may not want the flag. He gets down to the 10, I think. Let's see where they end up marking him. But it was defensive holding. They just tackled the wide receiver.
Just before the 10. They mark him at the 11.
And the ball started at the 26, so a 15-yard gain if they decline it. I think they will.
Can be smart, too. That's a solid play.
I mean, so the receiver and the corner ran into each other, Hunter, and then the corner was going to get beat. So he just tackled him. he just tackled him.
That'll be declined, and that's another
Yep. So they declined at 15-yard gain on the pass to Adams.
11-yard line, 51.9 seconds to go in the first half. Mountaineers lead at 35-0.
Crest leads 28-6 with a minute to go in the second quarter.
Adams' first catch on the night for Kings Mountain. That's 3 completions in a row.
His handoff number 5. He tries to go offside. He gets hit near the back of the backfield. The ball came out. Are they going to call it down?
Looks like they are.
They're going to say he's down.
Wilson on the carry.
That was Wilson. He's the one that made defensive play in the backfield a minute ago. Now getting a carry, but he loses 2 yards. Head fumble. They might not get the ball back again, Hunter.
No.
Wade, toss up in the corner to Britton. Jump ball. He catches it. Britton with the catch in the corner. Touchdown. Britton is unstoppable tonight. 41-0. Kings Mountain. With 17 seconds left in the quarter, Kings Mountain takes a 41-0 lead.
How far out was that throw? Couldn't quite remember. Was it about 20?
Didn't you say the ball went out at 11? So it was 11.
Yeah, 11
It was an 11-yard touchdown, right?
Yeah, but they backed up on the 2-yard
They did back, so 13. There you go. Kick is up. And good, 42-0, 17 seconds. We're going to keep it right here before halftime. Give you some scores and everything else right now. Chargers lead 28-6 right now. So the whole second half will be running clock. Can't run it yet unless South Caldwell returns this kick, Hunter.
Well,
17 seconds left to play. That's another
Britton touchdown.
Parker Farm Service Chris Britton touchdown.
Said his name quite a lot tonight.
You can see one of his pictures on the What's Up Shopper Twitter page today. I posted some cool pictures from the game. He was one of them. Him and Kalen, Jeremiah Brown, and James Parsons all got some pictures. Halftime, Bessemer City leads East Gaston 14-6. Last Panther score I got was 6-3. South Point 28-0 at halftime over Lincoln. For those folks wondering. Here's a squib kick, and it was it touched before it went out of bounds? Yes, it was. But it goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line. South Caldwell will take over. 15 seconds left to play before the half.
See if South Caldwell takes a shot. Downfield.
For their offense to be, for the most part, pretty bland, as you could say it could be, Hunter, the quarterback can spin it pretty good and throw it pretty good. So he's thrown it deep. He's thrown about 30 yards on the line a couple of times.
Well, let's see how predictable this gets now, though, because, they're running two different quarterbacks coming in.
I'm guessing 11's in to throw.
No,
12's in to throw. Raiders in. Maybe they're just rotating every series.
Maybe. Or they're going to run the ball. We'll see right here. They're lined up in triple option.
Fake handoff. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get 2 yards on the carry, and that's going to end the half here. 42-0. We'll be back in just a few minutes on KTCBroadcasting.com.
At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. With Hopper Heated and Air in Shelby, you get reliable service season after season. And now Hopper Heated and Air has a new location, now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. David Hopper invites you to come by and see the new offices and check out their brands of Lennox, Comfort Maker, and Goodman. You can even schedule your service online and take $10 off your service call at hopperhvac.com. Financing available too. Hopper Heated and Air, now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. Call 704-482-8207 for Hopper Heated and Air. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. Since 1937, Wright's Jewelry in Fallston has been serving the area with the finest in jewelry. And today the tradition continues. From loose diamonds to gemstones, from earrings to bracelets, from pendants to rings, no matter the occasion. Bridal engagement to wedding rings, friendship rings to rings for mom on her day. And of course, watches too. Just call 704-538-7991 or visit the website at wrightsjewelrystore.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays, 8:30 to 1. Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Fallston Road, Highway 18 North in Fallston. Hi, I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Automall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Automall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Automall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, at the Highway 74 bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. Save big money as always at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Take up to 40% off MSRP on select appliances. A big truckload of scratch and dented appliances have arrived. GE front load washer and dryers, your choice for $5.99. Select models only. Crosley top load washer and laundry sets, only $3.19 each. And don't forget about the area's largest selection of appliance parts. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shophendricks.com. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. For a friendly hometown experience in the purchase of your next vehicle, see Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. They have no managers, just leaders in the automotive industry that give you the personal touch you need. You get the same big market discounts, but with a friendly hometown experience. The same applies to their parts and service department with free estimates, custom paint and repairs on all makes and models. Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at classicfordofshelby.com.
And welcome back to Kings Mountain High School, where it's 42-0 here. Kings Mountain Mountaineers enjoying a good opening night.
They're eating right now, just like everybody in this booth is about to start doing.
The press box, everybody in here is getting a little hungry.
Yeah.
Those crackers, Ritz crackers have never looked so good, have they?
I know, they look real good.
And they don't know they made a mistake. They put the food right next to Hunter. Like they sit it right next to a Hoover vacuum. Like as soon as, I fully expect the whole second half, folks, If you start hearing crunching and then in your ears, it's definitely Hunter's got into this. It's going to sound like a rat over here.
They did put it right next to me. Everybody's going to be looking forward. I'm just going to lean
tell
over.
Carson and Terry that in the morning. These fools, they put the crackers right next to Hunter. Like that
they put the crackers, cucumbers, all this stuff. They want me to eat healthy.
We're going to get into that in just a little bit. Right now, let's do our stats. You're listening to the halftime show. That's brought to you by Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard on Highway 74 bypass in Shelby, 704-482-4341. You're smarter when you buy from Carter. Get out and see Mark Carter in the gang today. The score right now, Hunter, is 42-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Right.
Let's do a Wright's Jewelry halftime recap of the game. Let's talk about the offensive explosion of Kings Mountain here to start the
explosion of Kings Mountain. I mean, there's I really only need to say one name because he's absolutely taken over the game, and that is Kalen Wade. Kalen Wade, the quarterback, number 11. He has been 11 for 15 on the night through the air.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Wait until you hear for how many yards.
Hey, sir. You don't want to tell him there's crackers in it. This is a Hoover vacuum right here. He'll take you. He'll eat you out of house.
Don't worry. I'll get it to him. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. But yeah, he was 11 for 15 in the first half. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen listening, this is all first half stats.
Yeah, first half.
269 yards through the air. 269 yards through the air for Kalen Wade. 31 yards on the ground. So total, he's already got 300 yards. Total 300 yards in the first half, okay?
How many did you say in there?
269.
269 divided by 11. 25 yards.
Yep, he's
pass,
each pass that he has completed has been for 25-plus yards, and it kind of adds up because we'll go over some of the receiving now. Yeah. Receiving. Britton has had a great night. He's been targeted 1.
We stuck the math major on the roof and told him to run the camera.
3, 4. Yeah, he was targeted. He's been targeted 5 times, and he's caught every single one of them. Okay, and he's got 81 yards. It's not bad. That's not bad. Turner, the tight end, has gotten 2 receptions for a total of 65 yards and a touchdown. Kobe Paysor, been targeted 3 times, 108 yards. And Marquise Adams, been targeted 1 time for 15 yards. So through the air, they've been very solid, and it shows. He's been, well, what I'll say about Kalen Wade is I've noticed is if the pocket starts to break down, he's just as good outside of the pocket as he is in the pocket. For the most part, it looked like he always wanted to throw outside of the pocket in general. That's where he felt he was most comfortable. But we said this during the game or during the first half. Who's guarding Britton? Who is guarding Britton? He's just everywhere. Nobody.
He's shaking
Nobody's
everybody.
guarding Britton, and we knew what Kobe Paysauer was going to bring to the table, and he's shown that. He's shown his speed after the catch, of course, speed to get open. For really his longest haul-in was 55, and that was a 55-yard bomb to him to set up a 5-yard touchdown run by Kalen Wade himself.
I was talking to Coach Pierce a few minutes ago. And he was talking to us about Kobe. He's grew about 2 inches, and he's also been ranked number 7 wide receiver in the state, 50 in the country. Kobe a little excited about that. But
he's showing out.
Yeah, that was before he's even caught a pass this year.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That'll give you some more look at. Kings Mountain came into this game. We came to the season in the Max Prex rankings, 5th in the state. Charlotte Catholic already lost their first game, as well as did Clayton there in the top 10. But Kings Mountain came in. One of the best teams in the state. I told you, Hunter, before the game that Kalen Wade, I thought, he might be best quarterback in the area. And you kind of gave me a look. And then tonight in 2 quarters, he's done pretty well.
Absolutely, I've seen it, yeah. And here's the thing as well. For Kings Mountain, they're doing this without Raquelin Mack. They're doing this without
folks that tune in, Raquelin has hurt his knee, and that's all we know.
That happened around the 3rd drive for Kings Mountain. He had hurt it previously
on the long play. What was the long run he had?
The long run he had was a 33-yard breakaway.
Yeah, 33-yard run, and then they did a play action to him and threw a backside pass. And all the action went left, and we looked up at the top of the field, and there's a player just laying down on the ground holding his knee, and it was Mack. He got up and hobbled off on his own accord for the most part, but they've been looking at it for the rest of the day.
Maybe the turf monster got him. Maybe he tried to cut wrong to get a block.
Could have easily hyperextended it.
Yeah.
But I hope it's nothing serious. This team really needs Raquelin Mack to make a run here going forward. All right, we got to take a quick break and be back. Any other news and notes that you want to mention?
We'll just give a quick shout out really to the freshmen to come in for Raquelin Mack.
Yeah.
Marquise Adams so far, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's had 4 carries for 26 yards and a catch for 15 yards. So, I mean, he's been able to produce. There's always that next man up mentality. He stepped up pretty good and spotted Raquelin.
Well, last year in this game, Kings Mountain was 7 of 10 passing. So they're already 11 of 15.
Yes.
And for a lot of yards. South Caldwell last year in this game had 206 total yards, 110 rushing and 96 passing. So last year was a big game, too, for Kings Mountain. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. KTCBroadcasting.com.
At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. It's time to ride. Ride into Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia and ride out on a new Yamaha. Right now, get up to $750 customer cash and financing as low as 3.99% APR for 36 months. See the Yamaha Wolverine side-by-side ATV with up to $750 customer cash and 0% APR financing for 6 months. Just a few of the great deals from Yamaha and Full Throttle Power Sports, located at 100 Indian Walk of I-85 in Gastonia. Since 1985, Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency has been serving the people of Shelby and Cleveland County. Their mission is to help people manage the risk of everyday life and help you recover from the unexpected and realize your dreams. You'll find a friendly staff that will work hard for you and your insurance needs, from auto to home to property to life insurance and more. See Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency, 1671 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, next to Tractor Supply. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, online at reedlindsay.com. Get ready to explore America with an incredible new RV from Campers NRV of Kings Mountain. We're celebrating our country this July with our Keys to Freedom RV sale. Find unbelievable pricing on top brands like a 2018 Forest River Acadia 29 LT with single slide and double bunks, just $17,495. These deals won't last long. Visit Campers NRV of Kings Mountain to pick up your keys to freedom today. We are the RVer's trusted resource. Exit 8 off I-85. When you buy a pre-owned vehicle, you've got to know who you're buying from. That's why more and more people are buying their pre-owned vehicles from First Choice Auto Sales in Falston. They are family-owned and operated and have been in business for over 21 years at the same location. From trucks to SUVs and cars, you'll find them all. Call 704-538-1144 or visit them online at firstchoiceautonc.com. First Choice Auto Sales, 5270 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. It's the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th. This year, the Cleveland County Fair salutes our veterans, and now you can get your advance tickets at any Circle K convenience store. Entertainment includes America's Country Darlings, Jay Mattiola with his electrifying magic, Act Monsters Chainsaw Art, The Pork Chop Review, Dance Spectacular, Freestyle Madness Motorcycles, and BMX Throwdown. And of course, the Carolina Carnage Demolition Derby. For a complete listing of times and events, go to clevelandcountyfair.com. Don't miss the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th.
Well, folks, we're trying to finish up our mid-game halftime snack during the break. It took an extra minute there, folks. We're rounding up.
Whoever made this
yet.
cheese dip is delicious.
Somebody made some cheese dip. It looks like tomatoes.
It's like a pimento cheese dip.
Yeah, it's something something delicious looking for Hunter. Like we was joking a minute ago, they messed up putting it right next to him. And Hunter is going to...
Oh, yeah, it won't last too long.
KTC is going to take care of that. All right. What was the key stat for South Caldwell, Hunter?
The 1 yard shovel pass that they had.
And that gave them negative 5 yards.
5 total yards. It has been a real struggle for this offense for South Caldwell.
Yeah.
But I said a little bit in the first half, the penetration at the front four for Kings Mountain is just disrupting everything that this offense wants to do.
Yeah, the problem Kings Mountain gives to other teams is that they've got a good offense and a good defense. So, a lot of times in high school you'll have a really good offense, really good defense, and they're well-rounded and can do a little bit about everything. So, but we're ready for the second half kickoff. 42-0. We will be on a running score board. Get the word out. The score clock. I was trying to remember if I want to say score clock or board. I guess either one of them would have been right. I think. Yeah. Ask a man a question with a cracker in his mouth.
It's a cucumber, thank you.
It's a cucumber in my mouth. Oh, big hit. There by Kings Mountain. Laying the wood. And gosh, I can smell them cucumbers after you just took a bite out of that. That's my least favorite food in the world.
Are you serious?
Because of that smell. Like, you can pick a cucumber up, take one bite out of it, and I can just smell it from across the room.
Oh, it's delicious.
Can't stand it. All right, South Caldwell takes over at the 36-yard line. It's down 42-0. The clock is running. You can see it in the corner. We don't have an update on Raquelin Mack other than he did leave the game early.
I know South Caldwell is on the field on offense, but I'm kind of wanting to see Kings Mountain, see who all they take out with such a big lead. See if they keep Wade in there, see if they keep any of their starters in there. As what looked to be a quarterback keeper by Avery Raynor was absolutely, oh no, it wasn't Raynor. They swapped quarterbacks back and forth. That was Jason Martin. He was absolutely gobbled up in the backfield. Like I said, this front four that Kings Mountain has is just getting in the backfield and just absolutely disrupting anything that South Caldwell even thinks of. It's like they're over there taking.
Yeah.
Are they pulling a New England Patriots right now?
So,
it's like stealing their play.
Our Carter Chevrolet Stadium halftime show, 704-482-4341, 200 West Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 bypass in Shelby. Mark and the gang over there, go see them today. Now, to end the show, like I said, the key stat was -5 for South Caldwell. Did you get a total on Kings Mountain yet? Or you can get it in a minute. That's okay. Handoff is negative. Now you got back to line of scrimmage. 22, I think, again on the carry, and we do want to keep up with these second half stats too, even though it's 42-0, because Kings Mountain throws a negative yardage on the board in week one. That's something to be proud of and to talk about. It's really hard to hold a team to negative yards, but
it's hard to hold them scoreless.
Right. They're in the shotgun now on 3rd and 10. And like I said, they rotate quarterbacks. This looks like Martin. It is. He's got a man over the middle, floats it. He's got a catch. And what a pass and catch from the 36-yard line to the other 35. 29 yards on the pass. Number 3 on the catch. What a play. Samuel Craig beat the safety across the face. And
number 3 or number 2? I thought it was number 2.
Did you hear 2? I see 2. It is 2.
Yeah.
The silver numbers on the white shirts, folks. I'm sure y'all can't see them on the screen, but we're doing our best here. Yeah, it was 2. He's the wide receiver. 3's the wing back. Handoff on the right side. And this is going to number 8 up to the 32-yard line. Hunter, this is the second half, 42-0. You might as well just pick a guy and just put all the carries on him like a mystery back right now because
there's too many.
Well, if someone's only got 1 carry on them, the -4 guy, you just go ahead and kind of keep up with him and just put it all on one. You get another sheet. There's an extra sheet there, or did you already start one?
Necessary. Yep, there is another sheet.
So second half, 42-0. Both teams probably going to get some subs in. So the stat man likes a close game because he's not entering in 10 different running backs on the score sheet. South Caldwell lines up 3 wide. Pass to the left, almost picked off. And if number 16 would have played the ball, Chucky Osborne, Hunter, he might have had a chance to just walk that one about 55 yards.
I'll tell you what I'm noticing a lot out of Jason Martin. This is not the first time, he just completed that pass. So it's not the first time that he's actually thrown the ball during the game.
No.
But he's bad about throwing off his back.
I was about to say, the ball sailed.
The ball sailed, he did.
Rayner's in now.
And that's why I was surprised that he completed the previous pass that he did throw. Because
he
the
threw
ball
it on
the run off his back foot. And it did hang, but luckily it was just out there.
He dropped it right in his breadbasket. Here's Rayner under center. He fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, cuts up the middle, tries to cut back outside, and he's going to rumble down to about the 26, 27. They're going to mark it at the 27, so a gain of 4. A 4-yard gain from Rayner.
Rayner so far has been the most consistent runner they have. He's got 10 yards.
And Rayner looks at his play call. He's doing a little hobbling too, Hunter. So it's 4th and 3. Ball's on the 28-yard line. They got to get to the 25. Clock's running, 42-0. Kings Mountain on the stand. Here they go. Fake handoff. They're going to pass. Free break, and it's going to be incomplete pass. And the defensive end was not covered and just got a free shot on Rayner, and Rayner's going to limp off. That's not what you want to see after the play action,
no,
Hunter, is the defensive end coming clear at your face.
No, not at all. And that's one thing you don't want to see if you're the coach, is one of your 2 quarterback rotations coming off hobbling. I mean, he's just coming off with a slight gimp. Must have got a good shot, maybe on the run that he had before.
Yeah.
I'm looking down there on the field, and
so new quarterback in now for Kings Mountain. This is number 19. Belton Presley fumbles, picks it up, takes off, gets to the 28-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage. So Presley, number 19, he's a junior, 5'11", 170. Only listed as a corner on here. Melton was the other quarterback on the roster, and he's been hurt. And we talked to Coach Pearson a minute ago, and he's going to be done for the season. Eli Pacehour may make a return depending on how the season's going and his health gets back. Presley fumbles and the ball is loose. It looks like South Caldwell's going to get it, and they do. So the backup quarterback for Kings Mountain tried to hand it on the reverse and didn't get the exchange quick enough and just kind of tried to almost throw it in his belly, and he didn't get it in there. And South Caldwell's going to take over a ball on the 25-yard line for the Spartans. 5:11 to go in the third quarter. Clock's still ticking. So technically, this half should end in about 25 minutes total.
Technically, yes.
30 maybe, tops, depending on timeouts.
And see, I mean, obviously this kid is not known for being a quarterback, so
Right.
I can't really hold that against him.
No.
But when you have such a cushion of 42-0, it's okay to get some players in there, get them some playing time.
Martin hands off, and the running back is going to get about 1 or 2. That's number 6 on the carry. They're going to give him 1. You know, Hunter, also, how much time do the backups actually get of practice time?
Right. Yeah.
And they've only had 2 weeks of practice, really. Well, these two teams have had 3 because they didn't play in week 1.
Correct.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
I take that back. The best runner they've had so far, they just handed the ball to for South Caldwell, is Spencer Piercy. He is at 15 yards on this game. 15 yards.
Here's the pass in the corner. Maybe pass interference. No, not called.
I'm surprised it wasn't called because he didn't turn to face the ball. He didn't turn to face the ball.
That's exactly what I was thinking too, Hunter. I mean, he was all up in his grill.
He
If
really
you're a
was.
receiver, you want that call right there.
Right. I'm surprised they didn't call it.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for South Caldwell. And pretty sure it's 4-down territory, down 40.
Absolutely.
Martin draws the pass, tosses it up. He's got a man and just overthrew him.
That was a good little wheel route that they had him run right there.
Yes, they did. I think they had him. Just
Yeah,
missed him.
if it would have stayed inbounds, absolutely. He would
I
have
think Martin throws a good ball. I think a lot of the stuff is timing, Hunter. They've missed
I think
he's
it's
a little high on
timing.
a lot of the passes. The defensive rush too.
Yeah, the timing, defensive rush, and then in all seriousness, like you said, on another pass, it was a little high. If he worked his mechanics out where maybe he's not throwing off that back leg, these could be some pretty tight passes.
Yeah, it's hard not to throw off your back leg on the defensive lines in your grill.
Talk to Cam Newton
It's
about
easy to say that, but Martin hands off, reversed on the end around. Number 3's got the ball, got a block. He's out to the corner near a 1st down. This was 4th down, and he's going to pin on the spot. I think he was short, Hunter.
I think he was by a yard.
He started from the 24, and he got to the
He got some solid blocks.
17, and it's going to be 1st down, Kings Mountain. So a 7-yard carry for number 3, Samuel Craig for the Spartans, but that's going to turn it over Kings Mountain's ball.
I will say this, they've so far, South Caldwell, well, I don't really know how many of the starters are in for Kings Mountain, and I'm not trying to take anything away from South Caldwell, but the good side for South Caldwell is they've had multiple.
It looks like, their starters on the offensive line in there. I can see a couple of the numbers.
But South Caldwell has had multiple positive yard gains, which is really nice to see.
Presley hands off this time to number 23. He's going to get eaten up. That's Albert Hope, the junior, 5'9", 195. And that was nothing but a hope on that one, wasn't it?
That was a hope. It was a hope.
Don't forget to tune in to the Renato Automall postgame show tonight on KTCBroadcasting.com. I'll be on there. Dennis Davis, Terry Reinhart in the game. Here's a reverse handoff, number 7. He's got some room, gets up to the 30-yard line. He took off from about the 17. And that's Reed on the carry. Start on the 16, they're going to mark it at 30, so 14-yard carry for Reed. 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers. I think Band took 3rd quarter off, and they're about to, maybe they'll rock it up in the 4th.
Yeah.
Don't have too much time with the running clock.
Looks like we got ourselves a timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll be right back to Kings Mountain.
Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. It's the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th. This year, the Cleveland County Fair salutes our veterans, and now you can get your advance tickets at any Circle K convenience store. Entertainment includes America's Country Darlings, Jay Mattiola with his electrifying magic, Act Monsters Chainsaw Art, The Pork Chop Review, Dance Spectacular, Freestyle Madness Motorcycles, and BMX Throwdown. And of course, the Carolina Carnage Demolition Derby. For a complete listing of times and events, go to clevelandcountyfair.com. Don't miss the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th.
That's enough for another Mountaineer.
Presley with the carry gets 35 yards on the carry. As we come back out of the break, they're trying to get it run a play before the end of the quarter, but I don't know if they're going to get it off. They might.
Yeah, it looks like they are. Shotgun formation.
Presley hands it off, and he's going to be stopped immediately in the backfield. 3-yard loss for number 23. That'll do the third quarter. We'll be right back. KTC broadcast.
I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Since 1937, Wright's Jewelry in Fosston has been serving the area with the finest in jewelry. And today the tradition continues. From loose diamonds to gemstones, from earrings to bracelets, from pendants to rings, no matter the occasion. Bridal engagement to wedding rings, friendship rings to rings for mom on her day. And of course, watches too. Just call 704-538-7991 or visit the website at wrightsjewelrystore.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays, 8:30 to 1. Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Fallston Road, Highway 18 North in Fallston.
Fourth quarter begins with Mountaineers 2nd and 12.
You heard it from the announcer, 2nd and 12. Mountaineers starting the fourth quarter. Up 42-0 here. Halftime score the same. Kings Mountain's got the ball and driving now. Rolling right, it's Presley looking deep. He's got a man wide open. Number 3, he's off to the corner of the end zone. Did he get in bounds? No! He wasn't quite in the end zone. Got down to about the 5. And Presley threw him out of bounds, and that was almost another touchdown for Kings Mountain. That would have been the Quentin Davis.
That wasn't a bad spiral.
I think that's Davis, but it don't look like a Davis on the back of his jersey.
It was not a bad throw at all, and he rolled out of the pocket. I've noticed that a lot of these quarterbacks that Kings Mountain have, they feel comfortable outside of the pocket.
Here's a run, this time 23. He's got some room. Flags come flying all around. I guess I'm going to have a hold. So number 3 is actually Davidson.
Quentin Davis.
It's David's son. This jersey says Davidson. There's not a Davidson on the roster, so maybe he's Quentin Davidson. If we've got him wrong, Mom, Dad, who's ever watching, we apologize. I do have a score update from Fred T. Ford.
Yes.
Score.
I'm probably not going to like it.
Bandies. 35. Ford 7.
Oh, I was right on the money with Bandy's score, 35. But if Ford doesn't get to 20, I'm not going to be too hurt.
Handoff number 7 around the end from the wide receiver spot. He's got right across the line of scrimmage. He might have got one. for Reed.
I think that'd be kind of generous if they gave him one.
I think they gave it to him. But no, they backed him up. They didn't give him. Well, on 3rd and 25, if you don't give me 1 yard, Hunter, you better be generous enough to give me the one. The referee, the side judge over here, did not care one bit.
That was Sharon Reed.
It's now 35-6. Crest over TC Roberson.
We didn't get to talk about it earlier in the broadcast, but we did get to say, during our pregame show how this is going to be a very strong and hard schedule. Oh, my goodness. Snap over the punter.
Go ahead, Hunter.
Snap over the punter, goes over his head, and it goes all the way back to their own 20-yard line where he is put down on his back.
This might put the shutout in doubt here, Hunter, with the loss of about 30 yards.
Well,
the ball was on the 46. Now it's down to the 21, so a 25-yard loss.
That's how I felt last week when it was 44-0. And then all of a sudden, Lincoln breaks out a 72-yard touchdown run to make it 44-6.
Bust the shutout up.
Bust the shutout up, yep.
Well, the first team defense, no matter what happens right here, is going to say, well, we didn't give up a point.
Yeah, we didn't give up a point. But as I was saying, you were just talking about Crest. We talked about how much of a gauntlet really Kings Mountain has as a schedule as a whole. They end with
Timeout
Crest.
Kings Mountain. We'll be right back on KTC broadcast.
With Hopper Heated and Air in Shelby, you get reliable service season after season. And now Hopper Heated and Air has a new location. Now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. David Hopper invites you to come by and see the new offices and check out their brands of Lennox, Comfort Maker, and Goodman. You can even schedule your service online and take $10 off your service call at hopperhvac.com. Financing available too. Hopper Heated and Air, now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. Call 704-482-8207 for Hopper Heated and Air. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies.
Imagine that.
Well, they come back a few seconds earlier, folks, and we'll go ahead and apologize to the South Caldwell people. We just missed their touchdown. First play, they're in the red zone, and they throw it in. Now, they haven't had but 5 yards the whole game.
Right.
And then the first play, they throw it in the end zone before we get back out of break, so we missed a touchdown there.
Solid 25-yard touchdown pass.
I mean, as soon as we was coming out of the break, they hiked it and threw it, and if they could have wasted 5 more seconds, we'd have got it.
That was a solid pass, too.
It was a good pass.
That was a good pass. In the corner of the end zone, that was a solid pass. I can't remember who caught the ball. I know it sounds bad, but the pass was completed by Avery Rayner.
They're going to kick it sometime today.
Nah, they're going to go for 2.
There it is.
No. Oh, it was blocked.
It's almost stolen off the tee, and Kings Mountain ends that 42-6. We'll be right back.
I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Since 1937, Wright's Jewelry in Fallston has been serving the area with the finest in jewelry. And today the tradition continues. From loose diamonds to gemstones, from earrings to bracelets, from pendants to rings, no matter the occasion. Bridal engagement to wedding rings, friendship rings to rings for mom on her day. And of course, watches too. Just call 704-538-7991 or visit the website at wrightsjewelrystore.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30. Saturdays, 8:30 to 1. Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Fallston Road, Highway 18 North in Fallston.
Welcome back to Kings Mountain High School, 42-6, 8 minutes to play roughly here in the fourth quarter. Kings Mountain leads. Running clock is on. Touchdown, immediate touchdown after the fumbled punt from Kings Mountain. Kings Mountain looking like they were going to run some clock and run this game out in a shutout. And then South Caldwell in the first play, Hunter, with about a 25-yard touchdown pass. Here's the kick for South Caldwell, looking to kick it deep. Then they kick the onside. It's fumbled around, and I think Kings Mountain got on at number 11 there.
They did.
That wasn't number 11. I know Kalen Wade wasn't out there. 31. That's Joe Ruffalo.
Kings Mountain strung along a pretty good drive the previous one before this. The drive prior to this. It was pretty nice. Had some solid runs.
Want to thank our cameraman tonight, Jason Sain, sitting up top. He wasn't supposed to be a cameraman tonight. Hunter wasn't supposed to be sitting here, and I wasn't supposed to be here either. Neither one of us were supposed to be sitting in either one of these seats before today started.
Well, ain't this a treat?
Let me tell you that. Before today started, neither one of us was supposed to be sitting here. Presley with the carry. Gets up near the 50. They're going to mark him at the 48, so a 3-yard gain for Presley. Coming up shortly on the postgame show, we're going to have, brought to you by Putnam Distributors, we're going to be giving away some awards. We've got a Rice Jewelry recap of the game. We've got a Campers Inn defensive player, Marburger Jeep Dodge offensive player, and the SNR Auto Sales overall player of the game. There's a handoff to 23, and he gets rocked trying to cut it back. 91. Got a little piece of him. That's Nathan Lapka as Albert Hope. Poor Albert, every time he's gotten the ball, it's been a jailbreak. Jason's having too much fun on the roof up there in a 42-6 ball game. He might get to make a call for South Caldwell. He's getting to make friends up there.
Oh, yeah.
This is a keeper, number 33 now in the ball game.
Look like a Wildcat formation.
Yeah, a little Wildcat. That's Blake Emery. He's listed as a quarterback, but he's number 33. That's the only position he's listed at.
It's high school. You can have whatever number you want.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
Ball carriers still can't be 50s, 60s, or 70s. Or 90s.
Yet. This is America. You can be whatever you want.
I guess so. Shelby now trails AC Reynolds 10-7.
Woo!
AC Reynolds up on the Shelby Golden Lines right now, 10-7. You can listen to that game on KTC Broadcasting, WOHS.
Flag on the play. False start. False start on Kings Mountain.
5:55 to play here in the fourth quarter.
What? Punt team, but it still shows it's 3rd and 7. I think someone's off on the board. I think it was 4th and 10. As this punt trickles on down to South Caldwell's 24. No, 22? Looks like the 22.
Bedford City was up 27-6 on East Gaston.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that score continues with Shelby, we might have a little power rankings switch up in the morning, and I'm going to be absolutely thrilled.
Do what?
The power rankings are in the morning.
Maybe.
We might, if Shelby doesn't pull out a win tonight, we might have a little shakeup, and I'm going to be thrilled.
Trojans might be.
They might.
Let's
not spoil it for anybody, so I can have all the glory in the morning in front of Terry. Oh, it's going to feel great.
Here's play action pass over the middle, tight end over the cross, and almost gets picked off.
Yeah, but that was right in his hands. You know what they always say: if it hits you in the hands, you ought to catch it. If it hits you in the hands, you ought to catch it. That was unfortunate because that was
Spoda, but sometimes Cam Newton throws one at about $1.25 from 10 yards away.
Now you're right, but that was a good pass.
Yeah, that was. That was actually
a good pass.
an excellent pass. I don't think the tight end knew the safety was there to make contact with him, and I think it really surprised him. I think the quarterback's going to go back and look at the tape and be like, hey, dude.
That was a good pass. You should have caught that. Yeah, you should have caught that.
I could have put it in here. I mean, he split the safeties on the pass.
Oh, yeah, he threaded that needle.
That's Rayner that's in, the quarterback. Double shift the line to the right. They're going to hand off right. This is number 8 on the carry. He makes one guy miss, but he's going to gain about 3 or 4 on the carry. He's always going to get up about the 26-yard line.
I don't even have 8 down as a runner all night until now.
That's fun. He was the wide receiver.
South Caldwell so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've had 10 different rushers on the night. 10 different rushers. It was a 3-yard gain. 3-yard gain for South Caldwell. 3rd and 7. I will say this, and like I said earlier, I don't know if Kings Mountain has more of their subs in.
Yes.
South Caldwell, yes. Okay, yes.
42-6.
Okay, look.
3 minutes left in the game. I don't know if so.
Look, I'm trying to say something positive here.
Well,
for South Caldwell, they have had more positive drive. Well,
Rayner going deep. He's got him at number 2. Oh, off the tip of his finger.
I'm surprised they didn't call pass interference on that call.
He was
draped all over him, and he didn't turn his head until the last second.
Ton of contact. 2:30 to play.
But as I was saying, South Caldwell this second half has really shown more positive plays. They've moved the ball a little bit better, and maybe it is just because Kings Mountain has got their subs in, or maybe they got a little bit of a chewing at halftime. I don't know, but something's changed. They've been able to string together a couple of more positive plays compared to the -5 total yards they had in the first half.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, well, there's a difference between going against the number 1 defense
and a number 2 defense.
Yep. All right, stay tuned tonight on the tip from coming up after the games tonight. Ronaldo Automall post-game show on KTCBroadcasting.com. All six, actually 8 radio stations. We've got the Gastonia who's going to pick us up too. So all the stations tonight. As I think the punter's good. He's going to make all conference, Hunter.
I hope so.
And he lost. The return man lost. That's Davison. He lost about 4 yards on the carry.
Coming down on the final minute 30 of this Kings Mountain South Caldwell matchup.
Folks, we're going to have a quick post-game show. We've got to get moving and get on out of here down to Cherryville and get everything together. But we want to give away our stats and everything. Start doing some fuzzy math over there, Hunter. As I wrap it up here with a minute left to play in the ball game. You've been listening to Ronaldo Automall Sports on KTCBroadcasting.com. Our pregame show today was brought to you by Bill Schufer Heating and Air. The score is 42-6 right now on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Coming up, at halftime was the Carter Chevrolet Stadium halftime show. Here's 23 on some runs. He's rumbling and bumbling and stumbling up across the 50 and about 17 yards there for Albert Hope. That's his best run of the night.
It is his best run of the night. Really, besides the one that was called back on the penalty, his only one for positive yards.
Players to watch tonight, we gave away 3, really. Kalen Wade, Kobe Paysauer, and Kalen Max. This is game 1. We usually don't do all Kings Mountain games, so just kind of want to mention them all. Wade and Paysauer had big games. Mack had a big injury, and hopefully nothing serious. We'll get back to that maybe next week. 23 with a 5-yard carry again is Hope. And that should be, and it will be the last play of the game. So that's going to be the last play of the game. We'll be back in a few minutes on KTC Broadcasting. Kings Mountain wins 42-6.
When you buy a pre-owned vehicle, you've got to know who you're buying from. That's why more and more people are buying their pre-owned vehicles from First Choice Auto Sales in Falston. They are family-owned and operated and have been in business for over 21 years at the same location. From trucks to SUVs and cars, you'll find them all. Call 704-538-1144 or visit them online at firstchoiceautonc.com. First Choice Auto Sales, 5270 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. It's the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th. This year, the Cleveland County Fair salutes our veterans, and now you can get your advance tickets at any Circle K convenience store. Entertainment includes America's Country Darlings, Jay Mattiola with his electrifying magic, Act Monsters Chainsaw Art, The Pork Chop Review, Dance Spectacular, Freestyle Madness Motorcycles, and BMX Throwdown. And of course, the Carolina Carnage Demolition Derby. For a complete listing of times and events, go to clevelandcountyfair.com. Don't miss the 94th Annual Cleveland County Fair, September 27th through October 7th.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
With Hopper Heated and Air in Shelby. At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. With Hopper Heated and Air in Shelby, you get reliable service season after season. And now Hopper Heated and Air has a new location. Now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. David Hopper invites you to come by and see the new offices and check out their brands of Lennox, Comfort Maker, and Goodman. You can even schedule your service online and take $10 off your service call at hopperhvac.com. Financing available too. Hopper Heating and Air, now located at 2310 Kings Road Extension in Shelby. Call 704-482-8207 for Hopper Heating and Air. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. Since 1937, Wright's Jewelry in Fallston has been serving the area with the finest in jewelry. And today the tradition continues. From loose diamonds to gemstones, from earrings to bracelets, from pendants to rings, no matter the occasion. Bridal engagement to wedding rings, friendship rings to rings for mom on her day. And of course, watches too. Just call 704-538-7991 or visit the website at wrightsjewelrystore.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30. Saturdays, 8:30 to 1. Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Fallston Road, Highway 18 North in Fallston. Hi, I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
And welcome back to the end of the game. We are now in the Stadium Postgame Show, brought to you by, where did my picture go? There it is, Putnam Distributors. Andre's got to put these in some type of order, not so I can just bounce around and try to find them. Stadium Postgame Show brought to you by Putnam Distributors in downtown Putnam Springs. Code Constant, shop our generic petroleum products, Wolf's Head, Coastal, Auto Guard, and our low overhead saves you money. Putnam Distributors, 704-487-9395. All right, let's do the Rice Jewelry recap of the game, 42-6 final. Kings Mountain wins, and Hunter?
Yeah.
Let's give some key stats real quick before we get out of here.
Key stats, overall rushing for Kings Mountain was 150 yards. 150 yards on the ground total. They had multiple running backs. Quarterback was able to run a good amount. Most of that came from Kalen Wade, who finished the game with 31 yards on the ground. And Raquelin Mack actually only ran 3 times before leaving first quarter after an apparent injury to his right leg. We don't know for certain what that is, but before that injury, he had 3 rushes for 37 yards. 37 yards. Marquise Adams also came in after Raquelin Mack went down. The freshman put up 26 rushing yards, but also had a 15-yard receiving touchdown. Through the air, Kalen Wade had his way, was 11 for 15, 269 yards total passing, and that did not change in the second half. Unfortunately for Kings Mountain, they could not complete a pass in the second half, relied mostly for what they could get on the ground. Total yards in general for Kings Mountain, 419 total yards, adding rushing and passing. That's a lot of yards. It's a lot of yards. Unfortunately for South Caldwell, it's kind of a different story. They did get on the board. Making it 42-6. That came from a 25-yard touchdown throw by Avery Rayner, and it was a solid throw into the back corner of the end zone, back right corner of the end zone.
Yep.
And it was a solid throw. Overall, they had 55 passing yards total. 54 of those passing yards went to Avery's brother Austin.
Yep.
The extra 1 yard was a 1-yard shovel pass that happened, and they ran the triple option a lot, but with a triple option, you're either going to get the big play or you're going to get a bunch of negative yards. They came out on the short end of the stick with a bunch of negative yards, but they did stay positive
after having a bunch of positive rushes in the second half, they actually came out with 16 rushing yards. So total, they had 71 total yards for South Caldwell.
71 yards that Hunter had down for South Caldwell. Now, folks, that's as close to as official as we could get. It's probably off 1 to 17 yards. No,
it's off. It's
1
off
to 5. I mean, we think we're in the ball. We're in the ballpark.
Yeah, that was our stats. Everybody's stats are different. Hell, sometimes even on Max Preps is different.
Oh yeah.
Max Preps can be way wrong sometimes.
All right, folks, that's going to do it here. Well, no, first we got to name some players of the game. Forgot about that real quick.
Yes.
The offensive player of the game, I'm going to go ahead and name it. This is our wide receiver tonight. Number 4,
yes.
Chris Britton.
Chris Britton.
Tell his stats tonight. He's going to be the Marburger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
Was targeted 5 times, received them for 81 yards. Not only that, he scored twice through the air, but once on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, he had 1 rushing touchdown for 15 yards. He had, let me see if I had that right. Yes, 15-yard rushing touchdown. He had a 25-yard receiving touchdown and then a 13-yard receiving touchdown. So, yes, he was all over the place tonight for Kings Mountain in the first half.
Let's ask Jason. Nominations for Defensive Player at Kings Mountain. Think about that for a second. Overall Player of the Game brought to you tonight by SR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road, Shelby, North Carolina, 704-487-0570, www.srautosales.com. And, Hunter, let's talk Kalen Wade.
Absolutely. I'll talk Kalen Wade all night after what I just saw. Okay, the kid was poised, whether he was inside, outside of the pocket. He looked very accurate, especially on the move. That's where a lot of his touchdowns came from when he was throwing the ball. Was effective with his legs, and he was, we'll use the big E word, talking about Kalen Wade. He was efficient with the football. 11 for 15. He had no turnovers on the night, no fumbles, no interceptions. So I think that's one thing we can really say.
That's how you be the overall player of the game.
Yeah, that's how you be the overall player.
Touch the ball every play and
no turnovers. So I think that's what really helps him get the overall player of the game. The stats were great, but tonight we can just call him Mr. Efficient because that's what he was. He was just efficient.
Great night from Kalen Wade, and I told you why he might be my player to watch, because of everyone's going to be concentrating on Mac every play, but nobody realizes how good Kalen Wade actually is. He may be the best quarterback in the area. I'm not going to say state, but he may be the best quarterback in the area. And if he is, Kings Mountain's going to be tough to beat with or without Kalen Mack, but hopefully he's okay. All right, defensive player of the game, Jason said up top, he heard number 9, his name called a lot. That's Jeremiah Brown. Took his pictures the other day. Big Jeremiah, we're going to give you the shout-out for the defensive player of the game tonight. Even if
he didn't have many sacks, many tackles, I'll tell you what, just him coming off the edge was so disruptive.
300 pounds blowing off the edge.
Yeah, and blowing past the offensive lineman trying to guard him. What are you going to do? A lot of the times, running backs, they just crumble as soon as they see that.
That's the Campers Inn of Kings Mountain, 615 Broadway Drive in Kings Mountain. Defensive player of the game, Jeremiah Brown, 704-750-7295. All right, that's going to wrap it up here at Kings Mountain High School. We'll say goodbye. Hunter, get your pretty face there. Say smile for everybody on the camera for
there you go.
For your first KTC broadcast official football game here on KTC. But thank Hunter's been on other broadcasts, but this is his first, and also your first official. You saw some Cleveland County football.
I did see some Cleveland County football tonight. I saw a little bit at the Jamboree, but this was a legitimate Cleveland County football game. And I'll tell you what, Kings Mountain, they impressed me at the Jamboree. I was very impressed tonight.
Hunter's the Bandies, man. His team won tonight. I got Bessemer City. They won tonight. Big night here. So we're going back to the Ronaldo Auto Mall. Watch it online, KTC Broadcasting. Listen to all 3 stations. We're going to call it a night for Jason Sane, Kevin Hastings, and Hunter Yancey. We'll see you guys next week on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Has your old heating and air conditioning system been giving you some trouble? Well, have no fear. Bill Shuford Heating and Air Conditioning is here. Bill Shuford Heating and Air services all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heating and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983. Featuring American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning Systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com.